Welcome back to the Scare Value Podcast. Pete, is another week of peaks,
Twin Peaks.
and it's a watch along this time.
Wait, is it ever explained what the two peaks are?
I don't think so.
Huh.
Maybe
All right.
there's a second mountain we're not seeing.
I'm going to put that into my list of things to look out for while we watch
I'm guessing
this.
there's two mountains. I can only think of one, but I'm
Yeah,
guessing
but they
there's
have
a
to be
second mountain.
named in the show, in canon.
This is the earliest I've ever been awake to do anything. And you haven't stopped coughing the entire time I've been here, so this is going to be
Look here, buddy. You were
great
coughing
watch along.
too.
I coughed one time.
And it was a big,
Caught
long,
it from your procession of coughs.
I got to get it all out. You clear the pipes. You wake up. You think this golden voice comes like normally? I got to cough up a bunch of stuff. I got to gargle salt water. I got to lick toads.
And we got to get going.
All right, hit
'Cause
play.
We got two episodes to watch today, part 7 and 8 of Twin Peaks: The Return. We're going to start with part 7 because it makes more sense to do that. Although I would love to jump into part 8. I watched these to prepare again. I got emotional watching part 8, Pete. It's my favorite thing he ever did.
I haven't seen them yet. I didn't watch ahead, so you're going to have to explain a lot. Otherwise, it's just going to be me watching this show.
Yeah, we're going to watch it with sound this time too, so you'll be extra distracted. Hasn't gone well yet, but we're going to try it anyway.
It's got to work once.
If you want to watch along with us, we're going to start up Twin Peaks: The Return, part 7, and pause it right after the Rancho Rosa production logo disappears and fades to black. As soon as it hits black, you can hit pause, and then we'll count down from 3 and hit play on play. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. All right, Twin Peaks: The Return. I bet you remember nothing about 1 through 6.
No, quick, be kind, rewind. There's a guy watching a box, and
There's a guy watching a box.
and
He's been dead for 5 episodes.
what he's watching for, and we don't realize it, he's watching for Dale Cooper, but he doesn't realize it either. And then he misses Dale Cooper because he's off like having sex. So since we're the ones, like he's supposed to be us watching a box, did we miss Dale Cooper? Did he already pass us by?
But we haven't captured him yet either.
No, right. But like, is something else going to kill us instead? These are all questions I have.
It looked it up. I was wrong. He doesn't come out of that Dougie Jones persona in episode 15. It's 16. So that 15 meant nothing.
No,
Yeah.
I bet you're wrong.
No, I'm not.
I bet you're wrong. All right. So then after we watched the box for a while,
Oh, God, we're still doing this.
Dale Cooper got out, but he turned out to be like just an empty shell of a Dale Cooper. And meanwhile, evil Mr. C, the evil Dale Cooper, is in jail now, or did he get out?
He's in jail.
He made a phone call, and he made everything go crazy so no one could listen in. And we got Albert and David Lynch, I hope, are going to go on their buddy adventure in this episode.
And what makes the makes the most sense to start off a new episode with? I'm going to say Jerry Horn Lost in the Woods.
Which one is Jerry Horn?
This guy.
Okay, but who is he?
The guy who said Warriors come out and play.
Oh, that's him, huh?
Yeah.
Who is he in this, though?
Ben Horn's brother. Ben Horn owns
Oh,
the
the
Great
hippie.
Northern.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's gotten himself lost in the woods.
Is there a Sasquatch?
Yeah, it's him.
You know, I hear the Sasquatch talk by banging on trees with sticks.
You've heard how a mythical creature that doesn't exist communicated?
Yes, I have. So if you ever hear like sticks banging on trees, be careful if you're in the woods. Well, I guess in nature, in the mall too.
I'm never in the woods, and I'm never in the mall.
You're missing out, man. Both places are cool. Okay, that's the other horn.
Yes. He's the Horn who used to be really evil, and now is trying not to be evil. And seems to be succeeding at it.
Is the hippie one evil? He seems
Yeah, kind of, but he's so likable that people forgive him.
Wait, did they murder people?
Yeah.
Oh, no. How were they responsible for what's-her-face's death?
They weren't,
Oh, okay.
but they were... Ben Horn was very high on the suspect list. Jerry Horn was a lawyer, I think. Believe it or not.
I don't believe it.
Now he makes weed.
And baked goods. And he gets lost in the woods.
Yeah, he's lost in the woods.
Okay.
It's a good thing Lucy's not here because she wouldn't understand how he's talking out there.
He's on drugs. Why is this happening? That is the Warriors guy.
Yep. I can't figure out if this makes sense to put at the beginning of an episode or if you just should have been thrown in the middle. It's hard to tell.
Where, where?
He's going to be out there for a while.
So the last time we saw them was like way back in the first episode or second episode, right?
Oh, I had this wrong too. They found 3 pages of Laura's diary. There was 4 pages taken out, so there's still 1 missing page.
All right, so this is the sheriff with his crazy wife, but that's not his crazy wife. That's Hawk.
Yeah, and Hawk's going to catch him up on.
Oh, he doesn't know any of the Laura Palmer stuff?
He would have heard it secondhand from his brother.
Yeah, because it was such a big deal, I would have assumed. All right, what's happening now?
He's reading the diary, and what's written in there is what we saw in Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me, where she has the dream where Annie tells her that to write this in her journal, that the good Dale is in the Black Lodge and he can't leave. And Hawk's explaining she wrote this before Dale Cooper ever came to town. They never would have met because she was dead. That's why he came to town in the first place.
Oh, and she names Dale Cooper?
Yes.
Ooh. Look at Hawk figuring shit out. I like Hawk.
This is David Lynch's way of trying to catch people up on how it ties together. And it's funny because they're old people. They can talk slowly to each other and you accept it.
You know, everyone talks slow. Well, not everyone.
I don't.
No, I mean, in Twin Peaks, any of the sheriff department scenes, everyone talks slow.
Yeah.
Everything just takes a minute.
Well, Andy's slow-brained.
I thought I wasn't allowed to say that.
You're not.
Oh.
You didn't say it. I said it.
Oh, okay. All right.
So this is where she, in the diary, writes that she thinks she knows who Bob is, or she knows who Bob is. And this is why Leland would have taken the pages and hidden them. But they're missing the 4th page where I guess it would say that Leland is the person. But that's not important anymore because they know that already. But there's still a missing page.
But this gives them the insight into where Dale Cooper is and the Black Lodge. And
well, Hawk's going to solve it right here. Dale Cooper came out of the lodge. But if the good Dale can't leave, then the good Dale did not come out of the lodge.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So, but that's what I mean. Like, so now they know. And
Yeah.
they kind of know about the Black Lodge, too, right?
Hawk, yeah, they know.
Okay. I don't remember these things.
No shit. Every episode is like doing it with the guy from Memento.
Yeah, but he goes backwards in time, doesn't he?
He doesn't go backwards in time.
He's like the backwards Flash.
The reverse Flash?
Is it really reverse Flash?
There should be a backwards Flash, but he'd just be mentally handicapped. But his legs work.
But he walks backwards, too.
Yeah, the reverse Flash should have to walk backwards. It doesn't make sense.
No, see? All right, that's why it's backwards Flash.
Yeah, Hawk, you tell him. If the good Cooper's in the lodge, then who the fuck came out of there? He doesn't say it like that. He would never swear like that.
I like his earrings.
Yeah?
Think I could pull them off?
No.
No, probably not. I get them stuck on something and rip my ear off in like 3 seconds.
I think we've reached a point where nobody under the age of like 60 could pull off an earring.
What do you mean?
Like it was the counterculture thing in the 70s. So those people are all in their 60s now. So they should have to wear the earrings because they were rebelling against conformity. But now all the old people started wearing them. So it doesn't make any sense for young people to wear them to rebel. It makes sense to wear a tie. Am I wrong?
No, you're not. I had thought about that, like similar, but I can't remember in what context. Yes, you're right, though. They should be.
And he's calling Harry, who did not come back even for this scene. This is where I think he figured out that, like, oh, the actor's not coming back.
Oh, the guy who played the original
Yeah.
sheriff? So what is he calling him about?
He was going to call him and see if he had any information on any of this stuff because he worked the case at the time, but he's really, really sick. And he's like, oh, I'm not going to bother you then.
Oh.
This is exactly the point of the scene is to say, don't expect to see Harry back. He can't even talk Twin Peaks lore.
Was he really sick in
No.
real life?
No, he just retired.
He just retired and was done.
Yeah.
So did they put it in just to make...
Well, people would be asking, like, are we going to see him? Are we going to see him?
Oh, okay.
I mean, they're not even seeing Dale Cooper at this point.
But you do really think that's the whole point of the scene?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Also, it would make sense for him to ask his brother, who was sheriff at the time.
Yeah. Why didn't they just make him the same sheriff, just slightly different looking?
No, I don't like that.
Yeah, I know, but everyone's got twins and stuff.
Oh, Andy's on patrol.
I like Andy's hair. Have I mentioned that?
Well, you have somewhat similar hair.
It does stick.
You used to have somewhat similar belly, too, but you don't anymore.
My hair sticks up along the sides, though.
And he looks kind of like a Frankenstein monster, too.
Hey, it's dark in this basement, and I don't know where stuff is. Is that William H. Macy?
No. He was in jail around this time.
Why was he in jail? I thought his wife was.
I thought they both were.
No, he didn't do anything about. He wasn't involved, I guess.
Oh.
Like a good father.
Oh, I see.
He didn't take care of any of that schooling.
A believable
nonsense.
defense. What are you talking about? I didn't raise her.
Right. I have never seen this child before. So what's happening at this farm?
No, I don't remember. That one actor or one comedian has a good bit about that. He's got a movie coming out where they clearly are basing it on that material, and it doesn't translate as well in the trailer as the joke actually, just the joke did.
Interesting.
The joke was he got a call from his kid's school and was like, she's like, I'm the dad. And it's like, did you try the mother? Like, I don't, like, do you know how families work? And she's like, fine, I'll come get her. Just tell me where she goes to school. And they kind of try to put that joke into the movie where he's driving them. She's like, this isn't the way to anybody's school. And it doesn't work nearly as well as just like the joke did.
That is fair, though. Kid, because I'm the first line of defense for the school stuff. So when Kitty gets a call, she's like, what the fuck are you calling me for?
It's like, call some other kid's mother. They're going to have a better chance of solving this than I am.
Exactly. Ooh, what the heck?
He's going to contact Doc Haywood, who was a major part of the TV show. He was very, very old at the time they did this.
Okay.
He passed away, I think, before the show came out, too.
What the hell just popped up out of his desk? It's not a screen, is it? It is.
Why wouldn't it be?
It's so fancy. It's a computer hidden in the desk, Brian. I've never seen such. Oh, there's the doc.
Yep. He was Donna's father.
Which one was Donna?
Depending on if you're watching the movie or the TV show, she was either Lara Flynn Boyle or the other one.
Okay, I got you.
Donna does not return for this.
Where did we leave her?
Donna?
Yeah.
Oh, who can remember?
Well, clearly not
She
me.
was not that interesting a character.
No, she wasn't.
She was better in the movie than the TV show.
So she just she went nowhere, her story.
They left all those things on cliffhangers. I genuinely don't remember what happened to her. Oh, I think she found out that Ben Horn was probably her father.
Okay. And not Doc.
Yeah.
What's his name? Doc Holliday?
Haywood. So he's talking about how he would have been there when Dale came out of the lodge and he examined him, and he doesn't really have anything to add, really. I think they were just trying to get him on.
Or just kind of covering the bases in the investigation.
Well, yeah, it makes sense to talk to him too, but he's got nothing to offer. He was like a 97-year-old man.
But he showed up. Look, it's another scene of two old people talking at each other.
It's true.
And they're passing out information to us, the viewer.
Well, you don't want Chad involved in this investigation.
Oh,
He'd fuck it up.
I hate Chad so much. I hate his stupid, smug Chad face. Why is he so smug?
Chad?
Yeah.
I think because he's surrounded by all these doddering old fools.
Don't make me understand Chad. I don't want to understand Chad. I just want to hate him. But you're right.
Yeah, I think that really is it. It's like everything passes so slowly in Twin Peaks. He's probably losing his mind slowly.
As you said that, I just watched the sheriff just laughing, and then it cuts to Doc laughing.
And he's laughing at like a not even a good joke. And like for some reason, Doc's being asked about this murder from years ago of a girl that he knew very, very well, and he's just like, got a good joke for you. I don't know if he knew they were filming this.
But I like that though, right?
Oh, I love it. It's nice that they got him on here because again, he would pass away before this even came out. I'm sure of it because I think this episode's dedicated to him.
And it doesn't take away from whatever this show is.
No, it adds to it.
It adds to the complexity.
Well, the funny thing is that he was never a kooky character in the original show. He's like the one who was not. So now he's just a kooky character.
Well,
that's all we get of him. But
all right, who's this lady?
This was the woman sent by Ernie Hudson to track down the fingerprints they found of Major Garland Briggs. So she's joined everyone in Buckhorn, South Dakota.
Right, because that is
this show should have been called Buckhorn, South Dakota.
Because the body of the major who
she doesn't know that now.
I know.
She's about to learn it.
I'm trying to do this in my head.
Well, don't do it out loud. Do it in your head. She's about to learn that they don't just have fingerprints; they have a body, which is impossible.
And a ring.
I don't know if they tell her about the ring.
Okay, but there was the wedding ring in the belly
Yeah, I'm sure they told her about the ring.
of Dougie Fresh Jones. Dougie Fresh Jones.
I miss Dougie.
That looks like Scully.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. She's got that Scully uniform on.
Too tall. I'm gonna pull a Ken. Too tall.
That other guy's shorter than her. Ooh.
Where's the rest of them? I did it too quickly.
It's in space.
That's what she said. It is in space. And they don't know. Everyone's telling truths today.
Yeah. This is a room of truth tellers. Ooh.
So he's still in his late 40s, which is impossible.
Because it was
6 years ago.
Right.
He disappeared to over 25 years ago. So he should be in his 60s.
What if they froze him, though?
Late 60s. No, he died 4 or 5 days ago.
What if he was frozen until 4 or 5 days ago? Then they thawed him out and killed him
Oh, the perfect crime.
and launched his head into space.
Nobody ever thought of the perfect crime that way. They use icicles instead, just freeze the person and then kill them in the future where nobody knows who they are.
Wasn't the movie Looper about that?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Looper was about how time travel doesn't work.
Well, that's what you say about every time travel movie.
Not true.
Oh, yeah? Which one works?
The TV show that I can't remember the name of. And even though I don't think Back to the Future's time travel works, I can accept it because it's not trying to get that in depth with it. It's just saying that nothing is permanent until a certain time. And it's like, okay, I can accept that. I don't really believe it, but I can accept it.
Has there been a time travel movie where they just end up destroying everything inadvertently because of time travel?
I'm sure there has, but there's been a million time travel movies.
Okay. All right. Anyway, what have I missed?
Just more people giving information to each other.
All right. But now we've got the outsiders giving information to each other
The military.
who are not part of Blue Rose.
Nobody's part of Blue Rose except fucking David Lynch. Every episode we have to do this. David Lynch, unless David Lynch is talking about it, nobody's a part of Blue Rose.
So literally nobody. Then.
Yes, it's a very exclusive and secretive task force. Tammy is on the road with the only 2 people in the Blue Rose task force. She doesn't even know that that's what it is.
But in that case, is it really a task force or just something David Lynch made up in his own kooky head and said,
Uh-oh, here comes trouble.
who's trouble?
You hear that energy hum?
That's electricity. Is that Bill Pullman?
Everyone's Bill Pullman. There's Bill Pullman. Ooh. Is he leaping around like Scott Bakula?
He might be. Did she?
Oh, boy.
Did she recognize that was trouble coming with the hum?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so it was she just time up, conversation over.
Now, electricity, as we know, is how the lodge monsters seem to move around.
Yeah, and not just them. I think everyone.
No, people can move around normally.
I mean that cross dimensions. It's involved. Electricity is involved with like crossing over.
That's a woodsman.
What the fuck's a woodsman?
Well, we saw one of them in above the convenience store in Fire Walk with Me.
Oh, with the Gargonzola. The bad stuff.
I'm done correcting you on it.
The bad things that they eat.
Hey, look, it's someone from the Blue Rose Task Force.
Shh, I want to watch.
This scene has that moment I mentioned to you, maybe off mic, that I really enjoyed between him and Albert. That just is like years of Albert putting up with his hearing nonsense, which isn't always seemed to be on the up and up.
Yeah, right. Is that in this scene?
Yes.
Okay.
I love Albert.
I love them both.
Oh, yeah.
Did David Lynch act in anything else besides this?
Yeah. So he's talking about how he met with Diane. Diane told him to go fuck himself.
Laura Dern would say that?
Oh, my, that's all Laura Dern says.
That's her whole role in this? Was right there and we missed it.
No. She's going to come around and tell everybody to go fuck themselves.
Okay.
Several episodes.
Okay, that's cool.
I love he's so good. His last thing he did was being John Ford for Steven Spielberg in The Fabelmans. It's an unbelievably great scene. Even if you don't watch the movie, the scene's on YouTube. It's great.
See, I have no interest in watching it, but I do like David Lynch now.
It's 5 minutes long. It's really good. Not even, it's connected to the movie, obviously, but you don't have to see the movie. Oh, that was the moment where he's like, he tells him to go do something or come with him to go talk to Diane. And he's like, say please. And he's like, what? He's like, you heard me. And he just goes, please. It's so good. Now here we're at Diane's house.
Ooh, she's got a nice house. I like it.
No, David Lynch acted in. He was also my favorite thing he ever did. It's unfortunate because you don't really want to go back and watch it now because the guy's a creep. But he played like a 3-episode arc on Louis, playing a guy trying to prepare him to try to take over like the Tonight Show.
Oh.
And he's so fucking hilarious in that role.
That's too bad. Who's that guy?
Someone Diane's fucking.
Look at him, smoothie. Look at her, smoothie.
She's great.
Everything David Lynch says is fantastic.
David Lynch was a big time smoker. Had tried to give it up around this time.
Right around this time?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he made it part of the character. That he too has tried to give it up.
Look at them. So what do they end up talking about in this scene?
They want her to come and talk to the Cooper that's in prison.
Okay, because she knows him
Better than pretty much anybody. And she has a very traumatic reason to not want to do that. Because she has seen Cooper once post him coming out of the Black Lodge.
So it's Mr. C, it's not Cooper.
Yeah.
Ooh. So do we eventually find out what her relationship was to Cooper?
Yeah, she worked there. I mean, there's no
ambiguity about it.
But that's who he worked with the closest of everybody. She knew him better than everybody.
And I assume because that he worked with her, she has to have hidden talents or something that we don't know about yet as a viewer. She's got to be pretty amazing if Cooper's working.
Yeah, she's
with
Laura
her.
Dern.
Well, well, that's why she's cast as.
They've been working together since Blue Velvet.
That's right. They have with their robot birds. Everyone was right.
Everyone was right. That's what you took away from that?
The robots or birds are robots. They aren't real. And it explains why we don't see enough dead bird bodies. It all fits together.
So they suspect that something's really wrong with Cooper, but she's going to know. It's intimated that Evil Cooper has assaulted her the same way that he probably assaulted Audrey Horne, because what Doc Haywood actually said in that scene was that the last time he saw Cooper was walking out of the ICU in the hospital when he brought him there for checkups. He's like, I assume he was checking on Audrey Horne. And remember, Audrey Horne has a secret baby father.
Oh, and she was in a coma.
And she was in a coma.
Well, she's still in a coma, right?
So he was. We'll get to that when we get to it.
Okay.
So he was checking in on Audrey Horne. Unfortunately, it was yes, and it's kind of hinted at here, but not outwardly stated yet until much later that he basically did the same thing to Diane. Evil Cooper, not a good person. So you can understand why she wouldn't want to go face him again.
Okay, but she knows it's not Cooper, or she
doesn't know that now. She's only, I think, had that one interaction with him. So where she would have no reason to suspect it wasn't. So imagine someone that you loved and trusted like that doing that to you.
Okay, so she thinks that Cooper just, I don't know, raped her and went crazy. And then,
I like how I was elegant about it, and you were like, yeah.
Well, I got to figure it out. This is so many things happening here. And this is all terrible news that you're telling me.
That Evil Cooper's not good?
Yeah, but she thinks it was normal Cooper, not Evil Cooper.
I'm sure she suspects that it was something weird, but how could she ever think of that is?
She would know something had to be weird, right? Taking all the notes from Cooper.
I don't know what to tell you. I can't get into her head because I'm not her. I don't have the relationship, but I've never gone through what she's gone through, so I can't tell you what she thinks.
Okay, well, I meant overall. She knows stuff. She has to know something about the lodge, at least. No?
How much did Cooper ever tell anybody about the lodge while he was in Twin Peaks? I don't know.
I don't know either. Okay, well, I think she has extra knowledge. What is he doing?
Nobody ever knows. Watch how her face goes at the end of this when he's finished. Well, how do you react to anything he does? That's a perfect reaction from her. Like, it's frustrating, and I don't know how to ask follow-ups. This is like the only picture they have of Cooper in the last 25 years, and he's like a fucking suave-looking motherfucker.
It looks like a postcard.
Looks like Don Johnson
It does kind of look like Don Johnson.
with long hair.
Has she got a wig on?
Poor Diane. Who knows? Who knows what the intention is?
No, I mean, I don't know if that's a wig or
Oh,
not.
I'm sure it's a wig.
Does Cooper have a wig on?
Yes. Unbelievably, he couldn't grow his hair out in time.
How long does it take him
I thought
to
you
grow?
meant, is the character supposed to be wearing a wig? I don't know.
Okay. So this is, here, Evil Cooper's jail.
Oh, she's going to start owning scenes now, too.
What I'm really enjoying about this show is that almost every, what?
Fuck you, Tammy. She's told them all the fuck you. Go ahead. What do you appreciate about the show?
I forgot. That was awesome. But no, it's that everyone gets to just, each scene is somebody chewing their way through it.
I love that he got the people that I most associate with his work here. You know, Kyle MacLachlan, obviously the star of the show, but you get these great Laura Dern scenes. You get these great Naomi Watts scenes. Like, all eras of him are kind of represented with his actors, and those are like what I consider to be like the three actors that did the best Miguel Ferrer and everybody too, but the three actors that I consider like the pillars that did the best with his work are those three, and Sheryl Lee, so four, and she's going to be around. So
Who?
Laura Palmer. We've seen her pop up.
Yeah.
So you get these like real pillars of his work that get to come together and play one last time, and they're all awesome.
But everyone who pops up, like Matthew Lillard, great. There was somebody else too I saw. That's great.
Well, everybody would want to work with him.
Evil.
He's so creepy.
He talks fucking weird, almost like he's slowing down like one of the lodge dwellers.
I think he's searching for the memories.
Oh, for her, of her, that Cooper has.
Because she's like, when's the last time we saw each other? Like, at your house. And that's the incident, obviously. But I don't think it's like top of mind for him. They're not his. Well, that would be his memory, I suppose.
I don't know. I can't remember, but it seems like he's been slowing down his talking a lot since he's been captured.
No, Bob's always talks slow.
Oh, okay. So Bob's really riding hard right now.
I love the way that they shot all of this.
It's pretty cool. And by that I mean creepy.
Just her being in the full black.
And she's at the front, whereas he's in the back.
Oh, he's got the Hannibal Lecter thing going on.
Tell him. Creepy motherfucker.
I don't know how this guy didn't get nominated for an Emmy. Every time I watch it, I can't believe it.
It's creepy and off-putting and weird.
And at the same time, he's doing pratfalls as Dougie Jones. The range of what he's doing on the show is incredible.
What was it he shouts when he wins the jackpots, or right before?
Hello.
I was trying to think of that the other day.
Next time you go to Vegas, you got to do it once.
I just wanted to do it for whatever I was doing, washing dishes or something, or pouring myself a cup of coffee. I wanted to say it, but I couldn't remember what he said.
Hello.
Hello. I'm going to say, Kitty's going to be so excited that I have a new thing to do.
I think that what hurt him for a chance to get nominated and win for this is that you forget it's him doing it all, because they're so different.
There's Twin Peaks was critically acclaimed, right?
Yeah.
And how was this one then received when it came out?
Incredibly well.
So it got awards and such?
It didn't do as well with awards, but it got like reviewers, critically acclaimed.
Yeah. Okay. Not like award show.
No, the awards missed the boat on it as usual.
All right. She doesn't like him.
Who?
Cooper.
No shit. This is just cool when you take outside of the show. You're getting Laura Dern and David Lynch sharing a scene for the first time pretty much ever. David Lynch didn't act in any of the things Laura Dern was in.
Oh, yeah.
So that's pretty cool when you think about it. Start working together in 84, and in 2017 they're doing a scene together.
I'm so invested now, I just want to sit and watch.
The more they start getting this into the actual storyline of Twin Peaks: The Return. Just that's why the show takes off and gets better and better and better. But you need all that setup they did.
No, I'm not arguing with you.
Because every little thing just feels like this amazing moment, and you've been waiting for it now. He's built your anticipation for things.
Yep, it's exciting to see Diane, so that's a fun way to bring in a character that
No, she'll be
people are waiting
around.
for.
She's not leaving.
No,
You can't cast Laura Dern and then cast her aside.
I mean you could.
You can't.
Remember when Brad Pitt was in Deadpool 2?
Nope.
What do you mean? He was.
Nope.
I hate
I remember where Matt Damon was.
What?
See, now we're even.
I hate you so
He
much.
was. He was dressed up as one of the hillbillies with Alan Tudyk. He was the other one.
Oh, that's right. I knew that. Yeah, you were trying to tell me something I already knew.
Yeah, I have to do that a lot.
Where'd she get that little bottle of booze?
He gave it to her on the plane to calm her nerves before they went in.
Oh, but she didn't need it. Cause
She drank some then, too.
Oh,
It's probably a different bottle, to be honest. Creepy
Creepy.
motherfucker. He's creepy.
everything about him.
He's just in too much control.
You know what? I didn't care. I didn't at the beginning when he was Mr. C. I'm like, whatever. He's kind of creepy. He's not really anything to write home about creepy. Now, this guy's a monster.
I feel like at the beginning you're just kind of thinking like it sucks he's dragging Dale Cooper's good name through the mud like this, and now it's like, oh no, he's like evil incarnate and he's terrifying.
But they told us he was evil incarnate right at the beginning, but somehow he seemed, maybe it's nostalgia for Dale Cooper,
Yeah.
and it took me a while to really comprehend just what a monster he is.
See, I see one peak. Where's the second peak? He must be around here somewhere. Likely at the top.
Let's take a peek.
This is, I don't remember what Andy's waiting for. I don't know what he's doing here. I don't know what this scene was for, but boy, they put it in here.
Dude, if he starts banging on a tree with a stick, you know why he's here. Do you think Twin Peaks...
Look, you got your hair.
Fuck you too. Fuck you.
It's a callback from months ago.
I'm Laura Dern.
What was your name? Tammy? Fuck you, Tammy. I love that. Because Albert already got one, and Gordon Cole already got one.
So now everyone on the team's got it.
But first they had to introduce themselves to each other, and then she could get, fuck you, Tammy.
Because you got to
I
personalize.
loved it.
Do you think Twin Peaks...
She's only been in this for like 2 seasons, but she's got that moment and the moment where he asks if she has any coffee as she's drinking coffee. She goes, no. And then she smokes cigarettes. I don't have any cigarettes either.
That makes her awesome.
She's awesome.
Now, I wonder, is that what she was like before?
No.
Or-
It's clear that although I do wonder what her personality was like having to put up with Dale Cooper's never-ending optimism. It could be exhausting.
Yeah, but maybe she was into it too.
Yeah, I don't know. There's no way to know.
Yeah. Oh, man. He's going to do something evil here, isn't he?
Like the only hint we get about what she was like before Dale disappeared and then came back is when Cole says she's a tough cookie, and then he stops and he goes, she always was. So maybe she was hard-edged like that, which is fun to think about too, honestly.
But I don't think she was that angry.
No.
Well, maybe she was. Who knows? Oh,
Yeah, who does know? Because she's working for the FBI, so she's seeing horrible shit all the time.
yeah. Well, so did Dale, but he was a happy-go-lucky guy. Now, I will argue he's still happy-go-lucky.
So we're finding out why there was a dog leg in the trunk of that car at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
Because he took all 4 of his dog's legs, Mr. Strawberry. He put all of this warden's secrets on one of them and mailed them off to people who will use it against him if he doesn't walk out of here tonight. And the 4th one is to let him know he has the ability to do that.
That's awful.
It is awful.
What? Strawberry, no. What? What? Huh?
He's in complete control.
Shoot him. What happens if this Cooper body gets dead?
We're going to find that out next episode. So just hold your horses.
I can't. These are the questions I want answered now. Is this guy going to give up and let Cooper walk?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
He's got dark things in his past he doesn't want exposed.
Wouldn't it be better to shoot him, or is it like a...
Well, if he does, then all the things he just said, I'm going to expose everything that you did. That's why you have all these legs, or 3 legs are missing. It's quite the way to send the point. Not just, I have this information, I gave it to people. I put it on your dog's legs.
So what you do is you let him go, but you follow him like hardcore because those legs are going to
No,
rot.
he tells him something here he said, when you give me that car, you give me Ray, who's in lockup here with him, the guy that came with him.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, we go. He's like, you will never see me again. And I'd be like, good enough for me, honestly.
You would. I wouldn't. Because that thing's, well, I don't know. I'm a bad guy if I did a bunch of bad things.
He took my dog's legs.
Yeah?
I'm going to let him go.
Yeah.
I'm not dealing with this guy again. Oh, get Dougie.
Is he at a fair?
Why would he be at a fair?
I saw it like a tent with balloons.
Oh, I did see balloons too.
Maybe it's like the poster that Dougie at work. Oh, that's right. Last time we saw him, he had just solved like a big mystery at work.
And I'll solve the mystery for you. Tom Sizemore's the one doing bad things.
I think we
Believe
knew
it or not.
I think look, he's got a V for a forehead.
Yeah, that's kind of like your hair.
It's kind of like Pac-Man. That is kind of like my hair. He's got a Pac-Man head. Waka 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 waka.
I've seen Kyle MacLachlan from this time period and since, and he's got like the full white gray hair, and it's incredible to me because he looks great with the silver fox hair. But it's incredible to me how good he looked with the black hair, dyeing it back on there. It really just like slipped right back in there. It looks great.
His hair dyed?
Yes,
I didn't know that.
he had gray hair by now.
Like Johnny Knoxville.
You know, there's another one of those coming.
Another jackass?
Yep, this summer.
Those poor guys.
Yep.
Oh boy.
I can't wait. We've talked before.
I know.
can't wait.
Why is the thing I ask myself? Why? Like, they have enough money. Stop. Just stop. I'm going to watch, though. 100%.
They brought all the new people back they used last time, too, so I wonder if they're going to try to
pass the torch.
Because, maybe that's what they were trying to do, and they were like, yeah, let me get in there and get kicked in the nuts again.
I kind of feel like that's what was happening.
Yeah.
All right, that's exciting. All right, so Tom Sizemore is just standing there watching Dougie
He wants
work.
to know what he told him, because he's the one who can be exposed, because he's the bad guy in the office.
And Dougie doesn't know.
Dougie has no idea what Dougie doesn't know. That's a good way to just, every conversation can end like that.
Dougie doesn't
know.
He knows that he likes coffee. Dougie like coffee.
Yeah, Dougie doesn't. You can't threaten Dougie. Dougie doesn't understand you're doing it.
And he likes shiny badges. These are the things I know about Dougie.
He does like shiny badges. It's going to come up again. He likes badges. Oh, here comes some cops to ask him questions about what happened to his car. Because they found it blown up.
Right. Wasn't there a person in it?
No.
No? How did it blow up again?
The people were trying to carjack it, but they never got that far. It blew up on them.
Okay.
Guess who's here to own the scene? Naomi Hotz.
That bald cop, David Koechner.
There's another guy who just like probably somebody asked him, like his agent was like, "We've got a part for you in Twin Peaks." Like, yes,
yes, please.
It's like it's one day. Yep. Right? Why wouldn't you?
Right. And look, he looks like one of those cops.
You get a scene with Kyle MacLachlan, like, yep, I'm in. Like Ethan Suplee, like I'm going to shoot for 1 hour. Can't wait.
Oh, that's his boss in the background, right?
Yeah.
Like,
maybe the reason people don't realize that there's something wrong with him is because he would spend most of his time with Naomi Watts' character in his previous life, and she's going to dominate every conversation in the scene anyway. He probably did a lot of standing around like this.
Right, which it makes me question. Like, they had sex to have a kid.
Yeah, you've been over this before.
I can't figure out that he's just so blank. Like,
he wasn't this blank before. He got himself a prostitute.
He's got to be pretty goddamn blank, though, because everyone's just accepting this. I guarantee you the cops are just going to figure out what we all know, which is that Dougie doesn't know, and they're going to walk away and just accept it. Like, well, guess we can't solve that mystery. That leads no good. Am I right?
There's no mystery. They know what happened to the car.
But they want to know, like, why was his car there? Right? Or is she going to tell him he was with a hooker?
They just said, yeah, his car's been missing. Like, your car was stolen. He's like, stolen. So they're like, did you report it stolen? She's like, no. He's like, we have a lot of things going on.
Okay, so this is all being
explained. So it's all solved.
Ah, Dougie.
Here's your reasoning. There's more to life than cars. She's the best.
Like, he can't even talk over Naomi Watts.
No, nobody can.
Ooh, they're taking separate notes. I wonder if they compare them later.
The third guy's not taking any notes.
No, he ate his notebook.
I haven't seen that. I've seen that guy in the back somewhere too, but I don't know from what.
Like, from the back or in the background?
No, I've seen him in other things.
I thought you recognized him, but not from the front.
She solved it. What a woman. She's talking the way out of everything with the police now after dealing with the drug deal or the gambling guys.
Well, she just tells you, I guess, a story that is what is happening. And
She doesn't know.
continue
She doesn't
to
know the
happen.
answer, though. To her, that's the true story. The car has been missing, and then they're like, we found it exploded. It was linked to some carjackers. She's like, then what the fuck are you doing here? You already put this together.
She creates it, and everyone else just accepts it.
Well, no, she just got told it.
But she told it back to them.
Yeah, because it made sense to her. So she didn't create it.
She created it. She did it. Don't argue with my narrative. Hey, that guy in the back smiled. I thought he was just there to growl at people. Dougie doesn't know.
Look, Naomi Watts' face got him out of work early. Or late. I think she was waiting for him.
Yeah, and he never showed up, so she had to go find his dumb ass.
He was never going to show up.
No, he wasn't. It's a miracle.
He was going to live at that desk now.
It's a miracle he gets there every day.
Poor Dougie. Women be talking. Wives be talking.
Look at him walking compared to the way Mr. C walks.
Well, he just learned to walk like 3 days ago.
Yeah, I know. It's such a different character. This one's Dougie. There's not an evil thought in his empty head.
There's not a thought in his empty head.
Right. No evil thoughts.
We're about to get a very cool scene.
Why is it named Sonny Jim?
Because that's his name. I don't
But
know.
that's not a real name. Ah, no, the ice pick guy.
Spike the Spike.
Holy shit.
I love that Naomi Watts. I forgot about that jump scare. Squeeze his hand off, he says. I love that Naomi Watts gets physically involved in it.
Immediately.
Yes. That brief moment of instinct.
Where Dale, the original Dale Cooper.
Yep. I love that she jumped on his back. No hesitation.
What the fuck came out of the ground, though? Tell him to
That was the tree. That was used to be the little man from another place.
which used to be the arm of Mike.
Yes. So the
It
arm
is.
told him, squeeze his hand off, squeeze his hand.
And now it's that tree.
Yes. And it was creepy as fuck. It was creepier that it was a tree than it had been the little guy there.
It had a balloon, too, right?
Well, no, somebody had a balloon in the background.
Oh, okay. I thought the tree had it. Shiny badge. His name is Ike the Spike.
Like the Spike. He got part of his DNA, though, because he squeezed his hand so hard on the gun that part of his skin came off.
Oh.
Squeeze his hand off.
Look at that.
Squeeze his hand off.
But that's not a human power. Are you saying he has
He
construct
has
power?
lodge ability sometimes. They've been helping him the whole time. I think because they just want Bob back. They don't like when things don't go according to the lodge plans. And this guy's a troublemaker, Bob. He was supposed to give them the Garmin Bosia 25 years ago. The motherfucker never came back.
And he's avoided coming back to face. I guess they assume he ate it all already. Like there's no more getting that. But he's got to face punishment.
Or has he just been
right?
collecting it but because he's making everybody miserable around him. He's killing people. He's getting pain and suffering everywhere. He's growing it.
I just assumed he was eating it as he went.
Yeah, but he still has it in him then. This is what we learned at the end of Fire Walk with Me. When they get their hands on him, he has to give it back.
Yeah, that's right. And then he puked it all up, right? That's what was in the car.
I'm pretty sure that's right, yeah. Look, it's all wood. Wood
Why is
lights.
everything wood? So
Because they're a wood community.
We're back in Twin Peaks. Hey, who's that lady?
We've seen her before. It's Ashley Judd, who works for
The
Ben Horn,
secretary or whatever.
who Jerry's like, oh, you're going to fuck her. And he's like, I'm married. I don't do that stuff anymore. She's hearing a weird hum.
That's the woodsman.
Maybe. But we know that the electricity is how it kind of informs you that there's dark entities at least arriving in Twin Peaks, I think. Something that hasn't been there for a while. And now there's this weird hum, and that's how we know that every time you hear those hums now you're seeing more and more Lodge Monster kind of characters. So we can take this, I think, as people thought it was Josie. Remember Josie Packard?
No.
Joan Chen's character, she just like faded into the wall of the Great Northern, I think. So people thought that's what this was. I don't think so. I think this is like heralding the return of some bad juju to Twin Peaks that hasn't really been there.
Why is it returning now?
I don't know. But that's when I hear about a hum like that, I think that's what I think of.
Okay, what were the woodsmen again?
They're people in the fucking lodge. I don't know.
Okay.
The same way that the man from their place and Bob and Mike were in the lodge, there was woodsmen.
Okay, but we haven't learned what they are in previous episodes. They're just lodge dwellers.
Have we learned what any of them are?
Yeah. We learned that one of them's got one arm, and he cut off the bad one, and it turned into a midget and then a tree. We learned that there's a bunch of other creepy ones, and they like to eat Garmin Boza. And
I wonder if you've gotten it wrong the same way twice.
I'm going to get it.
You won't.
Garmin Boza.
I heard you wrong.
All right, whatever. It's the garbanzos. And they can't figure out where the hum is coming from.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, that this actor and the guy that plays Dr. Jacoby were both in West Side Story back in like the 1960s.
Are they going to have a dance-off?
I wish. You
do wish. Is there an episode that's just an hour of musical?
No, but there are some musical moments in the original show.
What are they figuring out? I heard Laura Palmer.
He got the key. The key returned.
Oh, it got returned. Fuck yeah, from Dale Cooper.
Yeah, and he's like, we haven't even had standard keys in forever. He's like, I think this is where Dale Cooper stayed.
Interesting.
And she doesn't know that story.
Why is she smiling about it?
Because she wants Ben Horn to cheat with her. And this is a test of Ben Horn's character.
Oh.
You never had a girl smile at you, but you tell me they flirt with you all the time? I'm curious about Wait, don't take that to mean any girl who smiles at you is flirting with you. But this one clearly is.
They all are. They all smile at me and say, how can we help you today, sir?
I think they smile at you the way people smile at Dougie. Like, do you need help?
That's the feeling I get a lot, honestly. But you know what's great? They help me. They help me find whatever I was looking for. I don't got to figure anything out by myself because a lot of times it's very confusing.
Also, Ben Horn did the good thing. He didn't cheat. He's like, it's getting late. Send her on her way.
But he's like 100 years old and he's married.
He's rich too. I don't know if you need to explain. He's also good looking. He's got all the money in Twin Peaks.
What? No, he's not good looking. I've decided.
Okay.
Now, the Warriors guy who's lost in the woods still, he's good looking.
Oh, he's going to be lost in the woods for a while.
He's going to be a woodsman.
It's going to get worse for him.
Uh-oh, that's going to flicker. I know how this show works.
No, you don't know how the show works at all. We're 4 episodes into this of our podcast, and it's clear to everyone you don't know how the show works at all.
I have figured out so much stuff. You told me I was right about Bill Pullman last episode.
I did not tell you that.
You 100% did. You said that it was Balthazar Getty. He's Bill Pullman.
Weird to me we're following her home.
Why?
For a scene. I don't know, because it's not important.
I bet you it is.
It's not.
I bet you're wrong. Who's this old lady?
Somebody taking care of her husband.
What's wrong with her husband?
Do you think you'll find out?
No.
No. Well, then I see why you asked.
Is that how this works? They normally tell you? Like they set up a premise and then like resolve it for you?
Even David Lynch does, yes.
Okay.
But it doesn't stop you from asking questions.
Well, I don't want to wait.
Before, during, and after.
I want to know now, Brian.
Very Paula Cole of you.
What?
I don't want to wait.
That was Paula Cole. I couldn't remember. I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. That's not Paula Cole.
I don't know that for sure.
That is Lex Luthor. Do I know that actor?
I don't know what you know.
Yes,
I'm going to
do.
guess no based on everything I think you know.
I feel like I've seen him before.
She didn't cheat on you, bro. She tried.
Well, I mean, can he do anything?
Does that make it okay?
Well, maybe they have some kind of arrangement.
If he's asking about it and looking upset, do you think they have an arrangement?
I can't tell if he's upset. He just looks sick.
No, you have face blindness.
Also, I've seen him before.
Great.
I'm trying to like block off the top of his head and just look at his face. When you do that, it kind of looks like Bruce Willis.
Well, we could ask him, but he's not going to remember.
See? So would he be upset if his wife was sleeping around on him?
He wouldn't know. It does look like Bruce Willis. It looks like Bruce Willis when he's in the institution in 12 Monkeys.
Yes, that's what it looks like. You know who he meets there?
Brad Pitt.
Star of Deadpool 2.
Star of Deadpool 2. Wives be yelling.
They do. Do they have a kid? Because moms be yelling. We know that.
Ooh. Here's the infamous 2.5 minute long sweeping scene.
Why is it infamous?
Well, because it's a sweeping scene for 2.5 minutes, Pete. This is all that's going to happen for the next over 2 minutes. He's going to watch this guy sweep.
Well, I have.
Well, Glass Onions plays.
I didn't know that was the name of this band. But
That's the name of the song.
Do you have a sweeping technique?
Yeah, I don't do it.
No, it's not a technique. Because I do. I want to see how he does.
Well, this is a way of showing that the Roadhouse is closed now, so we're not going to get a musical performance.
But it's the Bang Bang.
It's the Roadhouse. It's the Bang Bang Bar sign. It's called the Roadhouse. And this is normally when you would expect to see a musical performance start, but it's closed. We're at closing time now. So I like that it's in here instead of a musical performance. We're still getting the same amount of time dedicated to it, but it's a guy sweeping.
He's doing it wrong.
Okay. Looks fine to me.
No, he's trying to get one big pile. That's never going to happen. You just do a few little piles as you go. You don't want to do that. And then you got to clean up the little piles, too, as you go.
No shit.
Don't just leave little piles. Unless you got somebody coming behind you with like a dustpan.
Let me tell you what the big problem here is. I've seen how big the Roadhouse is. You should have a giant push broom.
What if they can't afford it? That place is always empty.
Still sweeping.
Mm-hmm. Doing it wrong, though. So are people upset about this?
I mean, how could you not be if you're sitting there waiting for Dale Cooper and you're getting a guy sweeping the floor for 2.5 minutes?
Yeah, but how is it different from anything else that we've seen for the last 7 episodes?
That's the point. The point is people are starting to get real fidgety.
Real fidgety. We're getting so much more stuff happening now after 5 and 6.
I'm not here to argue with you.
Okay, all right.
You asked me a question, I answered it.
Look, buddy, I'm arguing with all those people who are upset about this. This is peak.
People
peaks.
look for meaning in this, and I'm like, I think the meaning is just that the Roadhouse is closed tonight.
Somebody called. What are they saying?
They're complaining about their 15-year-old prostitutes.
What?
They don't want to pay for 2 because they were too young or something.
Seriously?
What do you want from me? Why are you asking me these follow-up questions?
They're sex traffickers?
That's been true from the very beginning. Laura worked for them. So this is what Laura was doing when she was 15 too.
That's right. I knew that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I knew all of that. I just temporarily misremembered it.
Unremembered it.
Yeah, that's actually pretty accurate. I like that word. I'm going to take that. I unremembered that.
It sounds better than forgot. Everyone forgets. I unremember it.
That's right.
It sounds like you have more control over it.
Right. I actively deleted that information.
Now we're getting the release of Mr. C and Ray.
So that wasn't even the end of the episode.
No. But I like that
That's
they put something
hysterical.
in there to be like, there's no musical performance today. The bar is closed. So the musical performance was Glass Onions. Can't even release him in a non-creepy way.
Is there a hum that I'm hearing, or is that just this?
Always. The evil's coming out, right? So you think about this when you go to work and put up your lights.
Think about what? Evil Mr. C coming
That you're
for
a
me?
conduit of moving evil on in the world.
And blocking it. And sometimes good.
I don't know if there's any good.
Remember that one time the gremlin was in there?
Where?
Inside the electricity.
Yeah.
And he was trapped in the phone?
I remember that one time, yes.
Yeah, that was good.
From the documentary Gremlins 2.
This guy's a motherfucker. So is his friend, Ray.
He's out.
I don't like this guy.
Who?
Either of them. Any of them. Whose car does he get? The
I
sheriff's?
told him I want a car.
But you don't just find a car.
I mean, I feel like if you're the police, you do.
Yeah, but they're just jailers. That's different than police, right?
I don't know.
I think it is.
Which would you rather be? Jailer?
I took a test to be a jailer once.
Oh, yeah.
I did because my dad kept insisting that I do it. So I took the test. I showed up on the wrong day. So that's a strike one.
You failed the test.
Turns out a bunch of other people did. So many people that turned up, in fact, that they just started allowing the test to be given. There was a bunch of stuff about like observation and things. And like you'd look at a room and then it would be like, put the picture away, and now you had to answer questions about what you saw after looking at it for 15 seconds. Surprisingly, I got like 9 out of 10 on those. And then I was like number 51 in the state to get employed as a jail guy.
Okay. I fell asleep throughout that entire journey.
Number 51, Brian.
I waited longer for that to end than we're waiting for Dale Cooper to return.
You're welcome. What did I miss? He walked away?
Yeah, he got out. Now, because we can't close at the Roadhouse, we have to go to the diner after hours.
All right. And
No, I haven't seen Billy, and I've been trying to figure out what the fuck that's about for 9 years now.
who's Billy?
I don't know. But the name's going to come up again. And I just don't know who that is or what it's in relation to. It's just, I don't understand it, and it's crazy.
Do we know who the guy was?
No.
Does the internet know who the guy was?
This is that song Sleepwalk, I think, right?
Yeah, by the Glass Onions. Are there any secrets in this?
In what?
In the ending here, the credits.
I don't think so. I like the spike. You like nicknames? There's one. No, I guess it's a character nickname. It doesn't count.
I think it should. All right, so nothing's going to happen. This is literally just the credits.
Very good.
All right. Except I got confused, you see, because the Roadhouse is closed.
Yep. So
No.
so people have gone to the diner. Makes sense.
Yeah, I guess so. This is a small town, right?
Yep.
All right. That's what I thought. Maybe it had grown over time because everything has grown bigger. Except my hair, as you keep pointing out.
Green onions, not glass onions. The glass onion was the Beatles.
I had nothing. I don't remember the song I remember the Beatles, though. I don't hear them as much on the radio as I used to. Probably because I don't listen to the radio.
Just another mystery solved. In memory of Warren Frost, who played Doc Haywood.
Oh. Sad now.
Maybe he lived to be like 97 or something.
Oh, all right. I'm less sad.
Electricity.
That's right. It's bad news.
I don't remember for sure. I'm going to have to try to remember when we get to episode 18. I'm not sure that we hear the electricity in the logo after the 18th episode.
Interesting.
Which would be a signal that it was over, that they knew it was over.
Interesting.
I am interested in seeing if it was there or not. I'm going to have to wait another 10 episodes for that. We're going to watch episode 8, which is the one, Pete.
Episode 8 is the one. All
Well,
right.
Laura is the one, but that's not going to go for another couple episodes. But this is the one that when people think about the return, this is the first thing I think they think about. This and the ending. But we're about to see something I think is special. And like I said, I just watched it back to prepare for this, watch both episodes, and I got a little emotional watching episode 8. It was so good.
Okay.
I'm very excited to share this with you and get annoyed with you asking the dumbest questions.
But I get to find out that Dale Cooper dies and what happens to the body. All right.
Mr. C. We're going to move on to part 8, which is in some titles known as Gotta Light. And we're going to find out why. And you just pause it after the Rancho Rosa production logo disappears, just like last time, as soon as it hits black. And we'll count down from 3 and hit play on play. Pete, are you ready to watch part 8 of Twin Peaks The Return, the one I've been building up for 9 years?
Okay. So
Which is about how long it takes you to watch things. That's how long it took you to watch It Follows. That's how long it took you to watch Evil Dead 2013. So every year we check one off that gets to about 10 years.
when it hits the 10-year mark. But a quick Be Kind rewind. There's a guy watching a box.
Okay, there's a guy watching a box.
All right. I'm up to speed.
All right.
Let's do this.
All you need to remember for this one, which you probably don't, is that Mr. C and Ray just got out of prison.
When did that happen?
I know. So, count down from 3, and here we go. Play on play. 3, 2, 1, play. I'm very excited right now. I loved watching this again.
Ooh, rainbow. Has that rainbow always been there?
Well, it's a rainbow that turns into Laura Palmer's face. See? You could see Laura. Oh, now it's gone.
Is she a ghost?
Is she a ghost?
Is that the point of this?
I don't know how to answer that.
As I say it, I realize I don't know how to answer it either. I bet you that I know one thing. Dougie doesn't.
Dougie might be the only one who knows how to answer it, because he'll just look at me like, ghost.
God
And he'll be
damn
like,
it.
yeah, he did an answer.
I see how that guy works his magic.
I missed what it was, but last episode there was another moment where Dougie reacted to a word in that agent way that gives you that hope that he's going to remember anything.
Oh, fuck, what did he say?
I don't remember now.
I'm going to think of it.
I think you were telling me the most boring story I've ever heard, and I missed it.
It does. You can't say that every story I tell you is the most boring story you've ever heard.
Well, no, everyone can be the new champion.
Every time.
It's amazing, your consistency, yeah.
How can it happen with you and with Kitty and with Fred?
Sam still buys your bullshit.
Sam
He's
is
going
right
to grow
there.
out of it, though.
After doing that, wait, never mind.
All right, here we go.
I got excited by the darkness.
On the road with Ray and Mr. C. On the Lost Highway, perhaps?
Maybe.
I think you're
No.
going to think it is the Lost Highway in a minute here, because we're going to get those shots.
Does Ray question why he's being let out of prison?
No, I don't
Or
think
where
so.
his sister is?
I don't think it's his sister. He does ask where Daria is, and he tells her Daria's waiting for us. Too close.
Don't tell
Two
Ray.
car lengths, Ray.
Don't tell Ray how to drive. What's this guy typing? Was the cell phone part of the deal?
I don't know. I think he probably had it with him when they brought him in. You think they wouldn't give us effects back? He didn't make that part of the package.
Yeah, I think he's like, hey, you didn't call it. Then what's he going to do? Release the dog legs? Well, that's just cheating.
Release the dog legs. No, I think Ray knows enough about Mr. C. I told you in a previous episode that maybe the first episode that it's clear, and especially Daria knows that whatever evil they were part of, this is out of their league, and they got stuck in a bad situation here with somebody that they didn't understand.
But we're never 100% clear what their relationship was.
No, they just seem like
beforehand.
small-time crooks that got in here with like the ultimate evil.
Yeah, I didn't know if they somehow knew they were like more lodge affiliated.
They're not lodge affiliated.
But but on the human side, like they know of it and they just do their
I
human
think they
stuff.
know that he was supposed to go back somewhere, but I don't know that they understood fully any of what it was.
Okay.
But I don't think anything surprises them anymore. Although I may be wrong. We'll maybe find that out soon.
What does Ray have that Cooper wants, or Mr. C?
Coordinates.
To what?
He's looking for coordinates for something that we haven't gotten to yet.
Okay. Is it David Bowie?
He is looking for that, but that's to find the thing he's ultimately looking for.
But David Bowie's a teapot.
Yes.
I can't wait. So excited.
No, it is exciting.
I know it's coming. I've already seen one guy turn into a tree.
Yeah, he popped up last episode. Literally popped up.
That was creepy and weird.
It was really weird. It just wouldn't have worked if it was the actor.
No. Although I could see one-armed Mike, like a little midget one, waving at him.
You're going to use that word every episode from now on?
What word?
Midget?
I guess so.
Yeah, you've been using it a lot lately.
I wonder why. That doesn't say anything good about me.
No, not at all.
What am I supposed to say?
Well, he's the little person, so that's,
That seems diminutive.
Look, Lost Highway.
Shit.
These are definitely Lost Highway shots, by the way.
They 100% are. I think this is the Lost Highway. I don't know where they're going.
That's the point of the highway.
You only find it when you're lost, too. Maybe he's doing this to just like a shortcut across the country because he needs to get somewhere far fast.
Who?
Cooper. That's why he's
Mr. C?
Mr. C. Sometimes the Lost Highway is just a shortcut.
Sometimes the Lost Highway is just a shortcut.
Right.
Okay.
Because it's shorter on the inside. It's the opposite of the TARDIS.
The TARDIS is taller on the inside? Well, I guess it is.
I would say it's the opposite of a TARDIS, almost like a reverse flash, but...
A backwards flash?
Yeah,
A backwards flash is just a camera that the light goes off in your face when you take the picture.
A backwards TARDIS.
What's going on, Pete?
I don't know. They're on the Lost Highway.
He got off the Lost Highway.
Oh, yeah, they parked. That's the other thing. Most of the time you just drive on the Lost Highway. It's too dangerous to stop
I see.
because you don't know what's on the side of the road there.
Well, Ray has to pee. I know you like your peeing scenes in movies and TV.
Is it Kyle MacLachlan? It's important that they show that these are normal people who have to do normal bodily functions.
We never see Mr. C pee.
No. I don't think I've
I've
ever
seen
seen
Dougie pee, though.
You've seen him attempt to pee with help.
I've seen him succeed because he wasn't dancing around anymore.
What's that?
That's a gun, Pete.
Is it like
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Is it an evil gun? Like full of magic?
All guns are evil, Pete.
That's a very...
Okay, watch the show from now. Uh-oh. Your gun don't work, Mr. Cooper.
Holy shit. Ray just shot him, Brian.
You know what I realized? Ray was hanging with Mr. Cooper.
I don't think I watched an episode of that show, but I know about it.
So what happens when Mr. C dies?
Well, there's a bunch of electricity. Apparently some creepy-ass things are coming. That's creepy.
What's going on, Pete? The woodsmen are putting him back together.
Interesting.
It's a real Humpty Dumpty situation. Sans horses.
So,
Why were they trying to put him back together?
I don't know.
Feels like they'd cause more chaos, if anything.
Why did the horses go first?
Well, they were in charge.
What? They're doing a dance? A healing dance? They eating him? You say they're putting him back together. I'm not so sure.
I'm sure.
So he's got some of the lodge dwellers are on his side? Or is this just something that has to happen when you die?
I don't know the answer.
Yeah, these are the questions that I'm thinking right now.
I told you not to be thinking about questions.
That's all I can do. How can I just sit here and passively watch it?
If I'm Ray, I would have pieced out of here around the time I saw these ghosts.
I'm Ray. I try to eat the ghosts. That's my goal in life now.
Yeah, you've told me this before for some reason.
Because I'm hoping you can help me find the ghost so we can eat it. I'll share.
He's definitely dead.
What are those noises?
There's Ray watching horrifying things.
But there's like somebody moaning or something.
There's Bob. They pulled out an orb with Bob's face on it that was inside of him.
Huh. Should they take Bob away?
I told you they're putting him back together. I wish you'd listen to me one time.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they're putting Bob back together. Maybe they're just putting Cooper's body back together. Sans Bob.
At least Ray figured out to get out of there. But he also told him where he was going, which is fine because he's dead.
So, just to be clear, they were both planning on double-crossing each other.
They both did double-cross each other.
Except Ray triple-crossed Mr. C.
Sure.
But how does Mr. C get hoodwinked by Ray?
It's surprising, isn't it?
All right. You know what? That's so unbelievable. I don't want to watch this show anymore. Nobody tricks Mr. C except Dale Cooper.
Dale Cooper lost their only encounter.
Right. So it's time for a rematch. The show's not over. I didn't
Nope,
hear
that
no
was the
bell.
end of it.
All right. Bye, guys. Ooh, I saw half a moon.
Oh, it's half a werewolf.
Is this
Back on the
Ray?
Lost Highway. This is the most Lost Highway moment. You got one guy driving down the Lost Highway.
Is Philip the old guy we met at the beginning who Cooper was talking to?
No.
Who's Philip?
Philip Jeffries?
Wait, so he's been in contact with Philip Jeffries?
I don't know, Pete.
He just said the name Philip. That's why I'm asking.
I'm not sure you're right.
Now what's happening?
Roadhouse is open.
And they've got like a goth band?
Yes, the famous goth band, the Nine Inch Nails.
That's the 9 Inch Nails? They are a goth band.
This actor that's playing the guy that's introducing the band, which, by the way, we haven't seen this before, the guy introducing the bands, he literally, take after take, could not stop calling them the 9 Inch Nails. So they just left it in. It's just 9 Inch Nails.
But they're kind of the at this point.
It's just funny. I think that Trent Reznor's like, it's fine. Let's just get this over with. Original song written for this. In fact, David Lynch had the I don't know what the word would be, balls, I guess. The original song submitted said no, not good enough. He made him write a new one.
I like 9 Inch Nails well
I do
enough,
too,
I guess.
but it's just funny to me. David Lynch is like, no, not good enough.
Good for David Lynch. And it probably wasn't good enough.
He also knew that this episode was very important, and he wanted, this is probably the biggest band he's got going, got an original song. It's in the beginning of the episode as opposed to the end. Everything's kind of off. And he wanted it right, and he went back and he wrote him another song.
9 Inch Nails fits the aesthetic of Mr. C and the Lodge and all of the evil.
I did read that whatever the original song was, he reworked it and put it on an album. So people can hear whatever it was if they look it up.
Oh, the one that Lynch rejected?
Yeah. I think I think he liked the song fine. He's like, it's not kind of the fit we were looking for.
Right. That's what I would imagine. Instead of just garbage. Didn't Trent Reznor, did he ever do anything questionable? Am I supposed to not like him? All right, good. I don't want to be on the wrong side here. I'm already on the wrong side of the little people debate.
Debate you're having with yourself and losing.
That's what I mean. I'm on the wrong side. So I got to get right. So is this the end of the episode?
Yep. Every episode ends with a musical performance.
That's what I thought. But then the last episode...
Wasn't it great, though? Did it live up to the hype?
It was so cool seeing those demon things just apparate and then dance around Mr. C for a while and then steal his little bob ball.
They didn't steal it.
They didn't?
I keep trying to tell you they're putting it back together. They're fixing them.
All right, so they're on his side. Interesting. So, well, we knew there were factions within the lodge.
Mike and the arm seem to be on the same side.
I thought they were on opposing sides before.
They were.
And they've made up? That's why he cut off the arm.
Yeah, but remember the arm has an evil doppelganger now?
So the arm got rid of the evil in him. He cut off his own arm.
I think it's all relative, but I'm pretty sure that they're on the same side now.
Okay. But on the same side against the other lodge monsters?
They don't like Bob.
Yeah, but all of them don't like Bob.
Seems like the woodsmen like him just fine.
Right. Because there are other lodge. But Bob also, or no, I'm sorry. Mike also doesn't seem to like the other lodge monsters either.
Yeah. He's the one who tried to turn good, I think.
Right.
But it seems like the man from another place, the arm, has kind of joined him, or rejoined him, if you will.
Right. But the cost was having another.
Because remember, he cut it off because he thought it went bad.
And it was acting bad.
Yeah.
Sure as shit was acting bad.
I don't know that they have morality like that, but yeah.
I don't think they do either, so it's tough to sort
Except that
it
Bob's
out.
bad. That's what I know.
But I think they're all that bad given the chance,
Probably,
right?
yeah.
And it's just Bob they don't like
They
because
like pain and suffering, so yeah, I'm going to guess that's right.
like if given the that's
Like, even
why,
Mike was looking for his creamed corn back.
Oh yeah. That's creepy and weird too. Hopefully he's not anymore. Well, he probably is. God damn it, I hate all of them. Thanks for reminding me that they're all monsters.
We call them the Lodge Monsters.
Yeah, but that's just like a name. What's in a name? All right. Is something going to happen, or am I just watching a music video now?
This is a music video, and then the show's over. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, right. Snap. I hear electricity.
Yeah, you do. Guess who's back?
I was going to say the same thing. And I realized you were doing it.
Here we go.
Ooh. Black. 1940. What?
This is a very auspicious day.
Hey.
Do you know what happened in July 16th, 1945?
No, because I never watched that
New
movie.
Mexico? Yeah, you do know.
That movie's like 5 hours long.
This is the Trinity test.
That's where we dropped a nuclear bomb on ourselves.
For the first time.
Is that the one where all the pictures of the house is getting knocked down comes from? Is that real footage?
No, Pete.
Are you sure?
But look at the effects he's putting into this compared to some of the other stuff he's been doing.
This is cool. This is super cool. Something bad happened in 1945, I bet.
Yeah, we're watching it.
Like worse than the atomic bomb and the birth of the nuclear age.
Look at the electricity.
Ooh, is that what that?
There's lightning coming down at the time of the bomb going off, it looks like to me. We're going to go right inside this bomb.
All right.
This is one of the coolest things.
I saw a drone fly into a tornado the other day.
Oh, they were pulling a twister?
They were pulling a twister. Sam is super into tornadoes right now, so I get to hear about them all the time. I'm going to watch Twister with him, and then Twisters, because I haven't seen it yet.
And then Wizard of Oz.
To complete the trilogy?
Yeah.
Okay, so lightning, nuclear bomb. We know the things like suffering.
Remember last episode, we saw Gordon Cole sitting in front of his giant mural of an atomic explosion.
Oh, that's right. Wait, no, I thought that was a rocket launch.
No.
That was an atomic explosion?
Yes.
All right.
And we're going right into it. This sequence is where I sat there watching on a Sunday night going, what? This is just on television.
I feel like I'm going to learn a lot here.
I feel like you won't. I feel like there'll be things to learn. I'm just saying you won't learn them.
I am no Dougie. I'm a Petey.
I just had to help you upstairs to pee.
Yeah, I didn't say I was like a million times better than Dougie.
This is a director who got no notes.
I'd have lots of notes. More wavy stuff.
Like maybe you can't do a sequence this long. I'm entering it. I was like, I can.
No, I want scratchy lines. Make a lot of scratch. More. Pretend snow. Is this light and dark battling? Probably. Destruction. There's a dragon in there, I bet. This is the birth of the cosmos.
It is, I think, in some ways, the birth of some evil stuff in Twin Peaks lore.
Yeah, now we're definitely moved on to some negative colors popping. And the music isn't nice either.
You never got this far, but this is reminiscent of some 2001: A Space Odyssey parts.
Yeah? Maybe they shouldn't have spent so much goddamn time singing music and floating in space after they were monkeys. Maybe they shouldn't have spent so much time being monkeys.
I'll send a note.
Yeah, you let that guy know.
I'll let him know. I'll go yell at his grave. Pete says, "Beat it up, asshole."
And
One of the most influential and important movies of all time. Speed it up, asshole.
Then maybe I'll watch it. Your masterpiece. Air quotes. So when the bomb went off...
This is cool as shit.
It is. I guess I just assumed that...
It's unlike anything Lynch has ever done, too.
It was kind of Eraserheady at
There
the
was
beginning.
moments like that, but this is...
It's sort of like an amalgam of everything. I saw planets at one point.
This is like a full-on experimental film. It does get somewhere, but the length of time he spends doing this is impressive to me. Because again, this aired on television.
I always assumed that the lodge and the lodge monsters existed.
Uh-oh, there's a convenience store.
I know this place.
You haven't seen it in a bit.
Fuck yeah.
Remember, they meet above the convenience store.
Uh-huh. And they talk about their Garmin Sosa. Garmin Boza?
Nope.
Bargain bin shopping spree. What is this stop motion-y stuff? I love it. It's
told
weird.
you he's going full experimental here.
This is weird.
And we get our electrical hum. And the arrival
And
of
the
the
gas
woodsman.
station's glowing, or the light above the pump. It wasn't all the time. There's also other lights. I didn't notice those. What the fuck?
This is when I mentioned that I like that TV show Legion.
Yeah.
The first season I thought was really great. And then by the time season 2 came around, this had aired. And I think they looked at this and were like, what the fuck are we supposed to do? We were doing some Lynch stuff, but now it's leapt forward into something we don't understand again.
Bunches of things coming here.
Yep.
Now, did the convenience store exist in Twin Peaks or just in
No.
It's just a location within?
We didn't hear about it, I think, until Fire Walk With Me. Although we might have seen it in season 2.
Okay. I just remember it from Firewalk.
Firewalk sounds like a Chinese restaurant.
Hey, do you want to go to Firewalk with me?
You solved it. You solved it after all these years. Nobody
you.
knows what that means.
I told you I'd figure it out. So it exists in this other realm.
The only person I've ever heard talk about getting to be there was Philip Jeffries, and he doesn't really give a lot of details.
Okay.
But he says, I went to one of their meetings. They meet above a convenience store. That's the only time it's really referenced.
Yeah. Okay.
And we see the meeting above the convenience store in Fire Walk With Me.
Right.
But I don't know where it takes place. Also, as you can see from looking at it, there's nothing above the convenience store.
Right. It's just a convenience store.
Yes.
So maybe it exists in two places.
So maybe this convenience store could be any convenience store everywhere, but where they're meeting is metaphysical.
Yes.
But now it's populated by woodsmen. And now this looks an awful lot like the entity that popped out of the box, that box you keep referring to.
Does it?
Doesn't it?
Because it was all just...
It looks to me like it.
All right, I could buy it because the thing was all shaky and janky.
Yeah.
The fuck is that? Giant whale penis?
No, that's Bob being birthed by...
Whatever that thing is.
And there's an egg falling out.
More eggs in there?
I said, you're going to get an origin story, but done like David Lynch, where he's not going to explain any of that. But I just saw that entity throw up Bob out of an atomic blast.
So that's what happened. That blast is the same blast coming out of that creature. But the creature had eggs and Bob in it.
Yes.
Okay, because like I said, I imagine that it existed throughout time next to ours. Like it wasn't created here, but Bob was created.
No, I think the
here.
evil that we do did create it.
The whole dimension, or just it punched a hole into whatever this existed? Or
I think it birthed it. I think that our men's evil is... you have to look at everything in an abstract.
Oh, yeah, I am.
Men's evil
There's a gold ball
begets
here.
this evil that, yeah.
I'm very abstract. So, whole cloth, we create this with the nuclear bomb.
That's what the way that it's being
Yeah, I don't know if that was the same entity
transported
that popped out and killed.
I think it might have been.
Because that thing then would have existed in the other, right? It was something else because the bomb ripped something out of it to create Bob and everything.
Okay.
No?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That creature, whatever it was, that birthed Bob, it was just hanging around chilling, doing whatever before the nuclear thing happened.
No, I think it was created by it.
At the same... I didn't take it that way.
Take it however you want to. Just take it quietly. Now, you remember seeing these waters before when Dale Cooper is surrounded by it when he's in the episode 3, the Raise Your Head like episode where he's lost out at sea there in the middle of in that building in the middle of nowhere? Well, we're back in the rough black and white waters heading towards what I think probably is
the black...
maybe it's the White Lodge, but I don't know if it's the White Lodge exactly because I think we've seen a different part of it. But it is definitely where the fireman lives. Although he's still not called the fireman, the giant.
All right. And the giant was a good guy or a bad guy? I thought he was a bad guy.
No, he's never done a bad guy.
Okay. The black water here is another lost highway. It's another way to travel, but the ocean, the lost seaway.
Sure. I'm hoping you get off this quickly.
I'm just letting you know. More black.
This location inside that they're going to use, I think, is the same one from Mulholland Drive when they get to the theater part of it. So not the initial location we're going to see, but I'm pretty sure they end up in the same place they shot Mulholland Drive.
Okay.
Which could definitely have some lodge monsters of their own. That woman behind the Denny's or whatever it was there sure looks like one of those people that just came and put Mr. C back together.
It sure did. It 100% did. That's got to mean something.
It doesn't have to mean anything. This is the thing I probably should have told you way back at the beginning of covering David Lynch. It doesn't have to mean something.
But it does.
No, it doesn't have to. But it doesn't have to.
The fact that it doesn't have to means it does. That's how this works. The fact that it's irrelevant means it's relevant to what it shows us what is relevant and what isn't relevant. It's a guide for us.
Back to quiet time for you.
All right. We're back in creepy world.
Can you imagine, though, I've watched 7 episodes of this, and now we're in episode 8, and I'm like, nobody's talked for 30 minutes. We're just slowly moving around, learning, but not really learning anything.
I feel like we are.
We are. We definitely are. But it's one of those, it was a sensory overload watching this just happen.
It absolutely is. And I'm going to go back and watch this again. because I have to.
I just think it keeps getting better and better too, and I love this episode so much.
Who's this lady?
She has a cool name, like Senorita Dorito or something like that.
That is a cool name. Did you know that Doritos and Ruffles have swapped chips now? Like there's Dorito flavors on Ruffles chips and there's Ruffle flavors on Dorito chips.
You got your peanut butter into my chocolate.
What?
You got your chocolate in my peanut butter.
That doesn't make it better.
That's a Reese's peanut butter cup, motherfucker. It doesn't get any better than that.
I see. They melt in my mouth.
They melt in my pocket. They melt in my car.
They sure do. And then if you freeze them again, you get these really cool shaped ones.
We have to look at the credits because she does have a cool name.
Okay. Like
And I believe that, we're about to reconnect with the fireman, but I believe he still just has question marks as a name in this one.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. His name is revealed in the credits, you said.
Yes.
So this is opposite from the Black Lodge, or just a different location.
I believe it is opposite of the Black Lodge. I think we're about to, this is maybe the most lore we're ever going to get coming right up. And I believe that it makes clear that it is diametrically opposed to the Black Lodge.
All right. Not necessarily good, it's just opposed.
Sure. But if you associate Bob with the Black Lodge, and you should, it's very clear the people that are working against Bob the most are here.
Okay.
There he is. I love that reveal too.
It's electricity. Electricitying.
I know. I thought you'd love it, man. Electricity is hugely important.
So
like I said, it even crackles over the Rancho Rosa logo.
Do you remember, what the heck was the movie? It was a good one. House 2.
Oh, boy.
When the electrician showed up.
Yeah.
And just fought his way through different. This is what he was talking about. I know where David Lynch stole this whole show from now.
Well, he didn't. What he did was he looked in there and he goes, "Oh, what you got there is your basic transdimensional portal,
which is from electricity."
Electricity.
He does not look pleased with this alarm.
He was Lurch in the Addams Family movies.
I just always assumed that.
And for some reason, not all of them. Like he's not Lurch right now in Wednesday. It doesn't make any sense that he's not.
That doesn't make any sense. Why wouldn't they cast him? He's still here.
Exactly.
Well, no, he's in the White Lodge.
Yeah.
I wonder why they call them lodges.
I don't know. I can't ask him either.
No, me neither. I just wonder.
You could ask him one day.
One day. When I get done yelling at that other guy's grave. Kubrick. I'll go tell Lynch the notes I took.
Pedal to the metal, asshole. Where's he buried? I want to do it now. Probably in England. He was American, but I believe he lived in England.
All right, so he turned off the alarm.
Yes, but he's been alerted, I'm guessing, to the creation of Bob happening, because just the few things I can see in the order, because he's going to go watch what happens, so I'm pretty positive that he's being alerted to something evil.
He was created, too, at the same exact moment, because all of this comes, the whole White Lodge.
I don't know. This was here.
So something did predate us creating
But this isn't Black Lodge. These are not Black Lodge characters. These aren't Lodge monsters.
Right.
This would be a different thing.
Right. I thought
we saw the Woodsman get created. We saw Bob get created. We saw the entity that birthed Bob get created. This was already here.
Yeah. So I would just say, so I guess the Black Lodge is also here, just not populated necessarily with the people we know yet.
Or did it all come from what we just watched, and that's where the Black Lodge starts?
So literally there was no Black Lodge. There was just this.
That's the way I take it.
Okay. What's that thing? Is that a railing? It is.
See, I think this is the Mulholland Drive.
No, I had to turn my head to get a better look at it. I think you might be right.
I think that we're going to end up in a bit of a theater thing that it has some. Mulholland Drive has some connections to that theater for sure, I think.
I'm sure it does. This is like the Stephen King's Gunslinger. It's all the universes.
No, I like this one.
Did you ever finish the other one?
No, because it gets stupid almost immediately.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about
Which book did you dial out
halfway through 2.
Halfway through 2? The drawing of the 3?
I was like, I'm out. First of all, why is it the drawing of the 3 when it's the second book? I thought you'd appreciate that.
Wait, no.
Okay, it wasn't anyway. It wasn't that anyway. I have them all. I got the first one. I thought, wow, like 3/4 of that book was excellent. And then I read the start of the second one. I was like, oh, I hate it. It's not nothing like the first one.
No, and it gets weirder after that. Stephen King shows up in book 7.
I know. I read about what happened. I was like, I'm glad I gave it up.
All right. Now what? You're at the movie theater?
Yeah, he's watching.
Oh, what happened?
Yes, he's watching what we're watching. So there's a man watching a box.
All right. Told you that was important.
And he's seeing the evil come into the world of what I'm going to say Twin Peaks. What I mean is the TV show Twin Peaks. But you know what I mean? Just like in this universe.
He's watching them gathering at the...
There's Bob. Bob and his orb, which we know is in Mr. C. And was once in Leland.
He seems to think that Bob is the biggest problem out of all these things. Where the fuck is he going?
He's going up.
How? Is there an elevator? Or is he just floating?
He's floating.
When did he learn how to do that?
I believe he's been around for a while. If you're around long enough, you can learn to do anything.
Huh. All right, I got to start trying new things.
Oh, God, no. I wish I remembered your name because it's cool.
I'm Pete, Brian.
Oh, no, that was a dumb name.
Hey, I tried doing my name backwards, and that's even worse.
So they got a picture of Bob, and he seems to understand what it means. What would she tell us?
She seems intrigued by whatever this is.
This is definitely the Mulholland Drive set. I remember that balcony.
All balconies are the same balcony in this universe.
You know what my favorite balcony is?
Gosh, there's so many to choose from.
It's the Muppet Show, motherfucker.
The Waldorf and Statler one.
And also I like from what was that show called? Perfect Strangers. I like Balcony Patacamus.
I was trying to work in an Abraham Lincoln balcony, but that one's way better.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty proud of that. I shouldn't be.
It's been over 30 years. It's funny now.
Senorita Dido.
Dido.
Yeah. She's going to start singing that song.
I was about to say that's a singer, right?
Wonder.
Did she know he could float? She
Doesn't
seemed
look like it.
surprised.
I just want to go back to telling you, this was just on TV. Like we were watching this weird story with Dougie Jones and Mr. C, and
Wait,
now this
his
is
head's
what's happening.
leaking. He's leaking light out of his brain.
Yep.
So is he losing part of himself?
He seems like he's giving part of himself.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
He's losing part of himself.
He saw something evil, and he's now creating something to stand against it. Would be a way to interpret. I would interpret it maybe. Or he's giving energy to,
Or balance it.
yeah. There's a good way to put it.
Since when is that his job?
I don't know what his job is. It does seem like it is part of his job, though, doesn't it?
Right. Yeah, right. This isn't like... So that implies that there is something. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a guy and this is just what he does. He's one of the primordial forces of the universe.
Yeah. That seems to be on the side of at least keeping a balance between good and evil, and now everything was thrown out of balance.
Right. But maybe it's a job like the Green Lantern Corps or something.
It could be. It could be literally anything except for Bill Pullman.
No, this isn't Bill Pullman.
I know.
Okay. I don't think.
No, he's created a gold orb. We had the black orb with Bob in it. So what's going to be in the gold orb?
Didn't Dougie Jones turn into a gold orb, a little one?
A little tiny one, yeah.
So that means he was part of Dale Cooper. Because I'm guessing this is Dale Cooper.
No.
No? Is it Laura Palmer?
Yes. It's always Laura Palmer.
So why did Dale Cooper have a little gold orb in there?
That's how they created his double.
Yeah, but Laura Palmer's the gold orb.
Not a tiny little one that they combined with DNA to make something. That's just how the Lodge creates things.
With gold.
This is the gold orb to battle the dark orb we saw.
But Laura Palmer lost.
She didn't lose. I think you really don't understand what happened in Fire Walk with Me.
She died.
Yeah, but she didn't lose.
I think she lost.
Because you don't understand Fire Walk with Me. I know you think that.
I don't think you understand it.
No, I'm pretty sure I
It's
do.
pretty fucking terrible. It was dark and it was
I
sad.
told you the whole time it had a happy ending, and you just refused to believe me.
I don't think you understand what words mean. That's what I think is happening here. All right. So the Laura Palmer orb is off to combat the Bob orb in the universe.
Maybe all the evil in the universe. This is where if we get to the end of this show, we're going to talk a lot about what this ending is. And this moment may be important to it, I think. But it might not be. There's no way to know.
So it went into a flugelhorn,
Yes, the horn from the Dark Tower.
and now it's coming down. That's the horn of Gondor from Lord of the Rings. They sound it when they need... Oh, those are torches. Whatever. So now it's plopping out.
It'd be fun if there was a plop noise.
Now it turned black and white. Interesting. Like it entered a different reality.
Yeah, like a TV show.
But she's black and white. Where'd all that color come from? Wait, wasn't it in color a second ago?
Yeah, the gold is in color.
I thought then it made
You can see
everyone
the
else-
color on the screen.
Yeah, but I thought she had colored makeup on that I could see.
Oh, you are having a stroke.
Shut up. Did it shine on her
It
face
probably shined on her face.
and made her like see in colors?
Another wordless scene that I think gives us a lot of things, but what are they?
Ah, man, that is a lot to digest. Now where are we?
Well, now we're in
What does that say?
1956. New Mexico desert.
Is that where we dropped the atomic bomb, but 10 years later?
9 years later. You're so close. You're so close.
Is it about time for me to watch something?
Yes. You got to watch something from 1945.
I thought it was 10 years.
That was
Ooh.
1945.
Is this a rock?
No, it was 11 years. What am I doing?
Is this one of those rocks that has googly eyes
It
on
was
it?
the egg that fell out.
That's a
It's been
petrified.
11 years. Why can't I do math? I don't know. I got Dumber sitting next to you.
That happens.
So you should have watched something a year ago.
What is popping out of there?
This little piece of evil left behind.
Oh,
This mutation that came from our
From
testing.
From the nuclear testing, Bob is already out there, so this is something else.
Pete. It's a frog moth.
A frog moth?
It's a frog moth.
Have we seen a frog moth before in this
Nope.
series? Okay. Are we going to see one again?
Yep.
All right. I'm so excited. Frog moth is the coolest thing I've never imagined.
I read that David Lynch came up with this idea. If it was a dream or if it was something, they were working on something, and he's like, frog moth. like what? He's like, frog moth. And here we are. It exists now, the frog moth.
Imagine if Kermit...
Which, by the way, again, has much better effects than like anything else they put in the series. This episode, all the effects budget went into 8.
Do we know that the frog moth is evil?
I know that it came from the atomic bomb, and so far everything I've seen come out of that has been evil.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm going to say it was evil.
But sometimes some evil is so cute and incompetent that you don't mind it. It's like, I stole all your pen caps. It's that kind of evil.
We're finally going to get some people that will talk to us.
Words.
Now, these characters are just credited as girl and boy, but there's been long-held theories about who they are, specifically who she is. And the timing works out with how old the person would be. And in his companion book, Mark Frost, who co-wrote the series and co-created it, confirmed that this is Sarah Palmer,
Sarah Palmer.
Laura Palmer's mother. And by the way, this actor playing the actor here, the boy here, I wonder
Brad
if you can
Pitt.
figure out who he is.
Brad Pitt.
Nope. I'm going to want you to try, not waste time doing this.
I'm still confused.
Do you want to know who it is?
No. Do I know this person?
Who?
The actor.
Yes.
I've seen him before acting?
Yes.
Not just like at school or something?
No, you've seen him before many times acting.
All right, pause it next time he comes on.
I can't do that.
You can't do it or you won't do it.
Correct.
All right, I'm going to think. But that was Laura Palmer's mother.
Here comes a woodsman just descending.
So now they fly too? Everyone's flying these days.
Do you want to know who the actor was?
Yeah.
That is a young Miguel Diaz from Cobra Kai.
Oh, shit. It was him. All right. I thought it was Brad Pitt for real. This is still 1945 or 40.
1956.
1956. And that was Laura Palmer's mother.
That's never stated in the show itself, so how much you want to take as canon, what's written in the companion book. But people had that theory before he wrote it.
Why? What were they talking about? Did they have anything?
No, but she's going to be part of what's coming up, too.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything while I was trying to figure out who Miguel from Cobra Kai was.
The age works out that it would be her. It could be her. But there's also a lot of people, so it could be anybody.
All right, so now these things have been kind of floating around for 11 years. Dude, that's creepy. Fuck
Electricity.
You. Yeah. Fuck this guy. Fucking drive through them, assholes. Drive. They're not driving away, Brian. Oh, he just wants a cigarette.
No, he wants.
Garbanboza.
Got a light?
Will that transport him?
This is like a scene from Back to the Future, if you remember, when Marty runs into the people in a car like this and she goes, "Don't stop or we'll die."
Yeah, but
I just think it's funny because it's the same kind of framing.
But these people aren't doing that. There we go.
They did it.
Got a light? Ooh, it's like Alfred Hitchcock now.
You don't know what that means. I hate when you use that reference, and I know you've only seen like one Alfred
Am
Hitchcock
I right,
movie.
though?
No.
That's not like Alfred Hitchcock
No.
shooting?
You've never been right one time about when you call it Hitchcock.
That's very Hitchcockian.
No. Lynchian.
No. Now where are we?
We're still in New Mexico in 1956. We're not going to be leaving New Mexico in 1956 for the rest of the time, just to save your brain power the trouble. Let's give the hamster an hour off.
That is Miguel.
Yes, because I told you that.
I know, but no, I
You
figured
didn't just figure it out in shadow from that far away.
No, I heard his voice. I'm the voice man. If I hear somebody's voice long enough, I'll figure out who they are. Usually when the credits come up.
That is his voice, yes. Probably because it's the same actor, just a couple years before.
So this guy isn't going to be Laura Palmer's father.
No, he was not
Ray Wise.
Ray Wise. He doesn't grow up to be Ray Wise. Or no. Ray White, if you want to be clear about why it can't be him. Because he's not a white guy.
Oh, and Ray Wise is.
Yeah.
I guess. But this guy's already taller than Ray Wise is, I think.
That's true, too.
So maybe he gets transformed.
No, don't do this.
I don't know what's happening.
He wants to give her a kiss goodnight.
They live in the desert?
They live in New Mexico, yeah.
People really live there?
Still do.
I thought that was just a joke.
It's crazy how far this episode has gone from watching Dougie Jones try to figure out how things work. It's become a completely different thing.
This is all the backroom lore stuff that I have been waiting for, so I'm excited. It explains so much.
Very young Miguel Diaz.
Soon you're going to meet Johnny.
He's Blue Beetle.
He is. I saw that. It was all right, from what I remember. The kids seemed to like it a lot. All right, she went into her house. Is something going to happen to this guy?
No, because one of the things that I'd like to think that scene is about is David Lynch has a very big affinity for the 1950s. That's why he put a 50s Greaser character into the show. But he does like the innocence of the time, but he also thinks that this is when things started getting sour for America when it started going downhill.
He's not wrong.
So we have this scene that is just legitimately two nice young people being nice and kind to each other, and then the evil hasn't descended upon them yet, but here it comes. This is the time he picked to be like where the evil started to infect the world. This world, his world, the world that he grew up in. But everything before that has this innocence to it, and now the darkness is coming.
Okay. But now, because with David Lynch putting so much personal stuff in here, I'm questioning all the worlds I'm watching. And are there more than just the Dale Cooper world and the Lodge world?
That's a good question, because I've said many times I don't know that Dale Cooper and Laura Palmer are even from the same world.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We're getting lots of different stupid time playing around. Dimension hoppers. I hate dimension hoppers.
But look how innocent everything is.
Yeah, I gotcha.
This is like the last moment of innocence that will exist in the world David Lynch has created.
And you pull in analogies with the world at large.
Yeah. This is when I think he's even talked maybe about how this is like the time where he thought things got bad. And I think it has to do with television. I not this scene, obviously, is about radio. It's going to be coming up. But I think I read that the date he picked here was kind of like the day of the last televised serial in theaters.
Oh, okay.
So that was the end of that experience. And then you had to watch it at home on television. And I do think he has a gripe with television that he's always had.
What's he going to do to her?
He's going to do something horrible, Pete. He's a lodge monster.
He's melting her face off.
Face? She didn't have a light. All he needs is a light.
What does he want a light for?
I don't know, but that's another way of... Got a light is, you could light the cigarette, but it's also another thing with electricity.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's a perfect song you've used, by the way.
What song is it?
My Prayer by the Platters.
I never heard it before.
You're hearing it now, and isn't it perfect for the nostalgic innocence of the 1950s? It's
Yeah.
about to be ripped off.
No, I got it.
No, I don't know that you do.
No, I got it.
But there it was, literally ripped off.
I don't like that kind of music. So I'm glad the Lodge Monster.
And we're seeing how this was a communal thing. The whole town listened to it. It was their entertainment. And then that's all going to change too. That's not in the scene, but that's all going to change too. And I don't think he likes that.
Is he going to put on rock and roll?
Yeah. He's about to go a wop bop boop bop. He's just going to repeat this several times.
What the fuck is he talking about?
He's spreading his evil over the airwaves.
But he's just talking a bunch of nonsense. I ought to turn this off.
And it's making everybody pass out.
This is fucking awesome.
Isn't this crazy at this point?
That all means something, Brian.
It probably does.
It does. I'm going to figure it out. Write that down for me. Take notes.
Well, I remember it.
Drink the water because the horse's eyes are white.
He's making them all pass out, like when I hear that story about you taking that cop test.
Yeah. And
That's what I did, too.
I finished the test.
It's the frog moth making his way. Oh, I'd like to hear that song. Making my way downtown.
I'm very excited about this frog moth. Are you excited about this frog moth? I'm excited about this frog moth. He's
Watching
doing
this
something
for the first time in 2017, I couldn't have been more excited about anything, because unpredictable every moment of this. What I said turned into like a 45-minute experimental film, which in its own weird way gives more answers than he ever gave to anything, but in his complete David Lynch way. I think this is, again, I think this might be his finest hour of a career full of great hours.
But the answers are just more questions, because
The answers are always going to be more questions.
right. The answers aren't answers. You're just being given, I guess, a broader look at stuff or a different perspective on things.
Yeah, he pulled back to talk about something much broader than he ever talked about in the show.
Oh, here comes that fucking frog.
The frog moth, he can fly. How cool is that frog moth?
How have I never heard of him before? He's so cool that he should have like blasted.
He should have had his own show. They're going to spin off Dougie Jones and the frog moth. But also, just I can't get over how good the effects are in this episode because he goes for such ragtag stuff the rest of the time. Look at that thing.
Is the frog moth just going to be like a puppet for the next episode when he shows up because all the budget's gone?
This might be the end of seeing the frog moth.
Oh man, he keeps crawling in that girl's mouth, isn't he?
Yes.
Who's that? That's Laura Palmer's mom.
That is the theory. And some pretty much confirmed.
Otherwise, why? So, okay.
How cool is that shot, though?
But the golden orb is Laura Palmer.
Yes.
But the mom has been infected.
Well, Laura Palmer's not around yet. She wasn't born in 1956.
Yeah, but he's the golden orb is out there.
The golden orb is out there.
He's created
making its way. Making its way downtown.
Right. But now the mother of the orb is infected with evil. So does that affect something?
Yes. And we're going to see Sarah Palmer again in the show. And I always thought that Fire Walk with Me did something really good where it gave the blame back to Leland Palmer, whereas the TV show originally tried to kind of like make it like, oh, he was infected by this thing. And I never liked that. It's like let him off the hook. Mm-hmm. Like he was innocent. But right. Fire Walk with Me made it clear that he wasn't. And it put it back into the more metaphorical thing of, yeah, it's the evil men do, which is what the TV show said, but it kind of still let him off the hook. I hated that. But it let Sarah Palmer off the hook for these evils happening under her nose in her own house. I feel like this show kind of puts some of that blame back on her again, where it belongs, because it doesn't take one person to fuck that up in that house. You know what I mean?
I was halfway listening till the fucking woodsman just melted that guy's head into big piles of blood.
That's why you got to carry lighters around.
What the?
In case the woodsman comes and asks you for a light.
All right, sorry. I didn't mean to stop listening, but god damn, this is incredible.
Yeah, this is the best episode of a show that I think has, from the first 2 seasons in this season, I think has like maybe 10 incredible episodes.
Couple this with these monsters, coupled with just how evil fucking Mr. C was in the last episode, finding out all the bad that he is. I get it. Good job raising the stakes on these in the evil that exists, and I thought it was pretty high. Now I'm genuinely back to like, oh, I'm not like kind of rooting for him. Like, you guys are awful. You things are awful.
I wish I could explain to you what I felt like watching that. When that credit came up, I'm like, what? Yeah, Senior Dido. And question marks. Like, what the fuck happened? See, they put the in parentheses because it wasn't supposed to be there, but they couldn't get rid of it.
That's my favorite new nickname.
The
9 Inch Nails.
What do you think of part 8 of Twin Peaks: The Return? Completely different, huh?
It is. The stupid frog moth crawling into her mouth brings up a lot of questions. Mm-hmm. I don't even know. I don't know. So many things are going on. I have so many questions about the worlds now.
Taken
there's
literally,
evil and there's good.
Taken literally, I think that is a way of David Lynch being like, this event of whatever the event is he's commenting on in the 50s, which I think probably has to do with television. What we saw at the end there with the frog moth is a literal consuming of evil. And the spread of evil over the airwaves and the consuming of evil. So without putting the television into it, I like to take it that way.
Well, she fell asleep before the radio or after?
The radio made everybody fall asleep.
Okay. So now she's going to speak the evil because she already heard it?
No, I think it's just a metaphor for consuming evil. Lynch Frost Productions, where that's just what I think he thinks, that because he viewed everything before 1956 as this more pristine time, and then we sullied it. And how did it get sullied here? Over airwaves, consuming evil in your day-to-day life.
Okay, it's just she didn't actively consume it.
I literally watched her eat it.
But she was asleep. Is my point. She didn't seek
You
it
don't
out.
eat in your sleep? I've heard that you've walked around with full pies in your fists, shoving them in your face. Kitty's like, he sleepwalks to the kitchen and he eats pies.
No, I take them into the shower. I eat in the shower because it cleans up the mess.
I cry in the shower.
It also cleans up the mess.
Yeah.
And then when you come out and you're still crying, you're like, oh, that shower. I'm just washing away that extra water. It's trapped in my eyelids.
When part 8 hit, it was like everyone was watching the show. People were really conflicted by it. And part 8 hit, and we all walked away just like stunned.
In a good way or a
Yeah,
bad way?
in a great way. Because it never felt like the show was going anywhere in a direction like that. And then for 45 minutes, it just sets its own path to be like this short film that is, I think, a work of pure genius. Because it has so much to think about and so much to consider. And probably a lot of answers that even if you're never going to nail them down in your head, they feel like they're telling you things that matter. And you can get how they feel and you can get how they fit in an abstract way. And for a guy who liked to make things that made you feel in an abstract way, I think that's as good as you could possibly do it, especially when he had so many hours of lore that were built up already. And then you pull back and you go, here's something. And it just feels like it fits. It's just going to feel like it fits whatever your thing is. How hard is that to do, do you think?
Yeah. I don't know how hard.
Like we can both feel like we watch something very different being told to us, but it's going to fit whatever we feel about the whole overall narrative.
This episode, I'm realizing, back in the first Twin Peaks, they didn't do a lot that was in the other realm. You get little hints of like that.
Yes.
And then we got more of that in Fire Walk with Me.
Yeah.
And then we've had obviously more of that throughout the series, but this was finally the full on, here's all the weird, like a whole episode of all of these things that you keep seeing just little glimpses of. And you know what? It was weird.
It was weird, and it's oddly moving at times. And I think like when I saw the fireman, as I'm assuming giving part of himself to send something strong enough to stand up and fight back against these things he's seeing born in a very meta way. If I'm right about, and I'm not, but if the theory is right that David Lynch created Twin Peaks in the first place because he couldn't stand disposable violence on television, right?
Yeah.
I think that one's easy to accept. Couldn't he be in this episode saying 1956 televisions are now everywhere. We were done with serials in theaters. You got to watch them at home. Now we have episodic television starting. This is the beginning, the crux of what I created Twin Peaks for. I hate what they're going to do with it. I think it spreads disposable violence and evil to everybody. So I created Laura Palmer to be the thing to fight against that and say, it matters. Death matters. It matters so much that here we are 26 years later still talking about Laura Palmer's death. So in a meta way, if he was to comment on it, that would be what I would take from it, is the creation of Laura Palmer was to battle the disposable evil that was born out of what happened in the 50s.
I can buy that.
That's what I like to look at that part and say, but it obviously says a whole lot more both internally to the lore of the show and externally to whatever David Lynch is thinking, and it might not even say that, but I like to think of it that way because that's what Laura Palmer's character was supposed to mean in the first place in the 90s. Was he grew up with one thing, liked it, and then everything changed when he was a kid and became, like I said, disposable violence.
Yeah.
And spreading it around, and he saw the world go to shit, and he thought, I want to create a character whose death matters so much, it's all that matters. And here we are 26 years later, and it's all that matters.
Yeah, it's...
And we're watching that character literally be put into, and what does it get sent to? Right? It gets sent to Earth, but what did it get sent to? A flat screen of Earth.
Yes.
Like literally it was put onto television he's watching it on television. It starts, Pete, with a guy watching a box.
That's the important part to always remember. That is our base level reset. It's a guy watching a box.
And what did we watch here? The fireman watched a box. He saw a recap of the evil being born, and he sent Laura Palmer into that box.
Yes. I can buy it.
But the best thing is that it doesn't have to be true.
No, that's
right
what I'm trying to get to.
It's so perfect.
I think it is. I think it is right, along with almost everything else that is happening.
That's what David Lynch would say. He'd say that if that's what I think, then I'm right. And if you think that's completely wrong, he's like, you're right too.
Exactly. But it all fits together. It can all coexist at the same time. And, it's fucking fascinating.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of anything similar.
No, nobody's ever done anything similar. Especially specifically episode 8, I think nobody's ever done anything similar.
How
to
do
that.
you do that? How do you create things that's telling a story and also telling a different story?
Yeah.
And another story all at the same time while telling a story.
Yeah. And then the story that you're watching and the story you come up with might be two completely different things. And
but they are the story.
And they all work.
Right, because that's the story.
Yep. So that's part 8. That's the one I was really excited to get to.
I'm not sure if I really, really like this and I admire the shit out of it or I'm getting really angry.
Well, you got 10 more episodes to figure it out. Right. Next week, we're going to cross the peak of peaks. The 9th episode will be the halfway point when we get past 9. So next week is the middle part.
I kind of don't want it to be there already. It's too soon.
Well, I think that they could have taken like a year off after showing episode 8. I really do. They could have gone away for a year, and I'd have been like, "Good, give me some time to think about this for a while."
I understand that, but I'd be so angry if that's what I'm left with, just sitting there thinking. It'd be like we're back in the '90s again.
Yeah,
before we had we had our VCR to keep us company.
And this is, going back to the thing about how created Laura Palmer, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinion, to be the answer to the disposable violence on television. I think he might have even talked about it at some point. I'm pretty sure he did. That part, at least. That what is Twin Peaks: The Return in 2017 trying to say? Because if that's true, Twin Peaks in 1990 was trying to say something. And for 8 episodes now, I've watched Twin Peaks: The Return kind of struggle to figure out what it wants to say. But that's on purpose. Not because he didn't know what he wanted to say, because he wasn't ever thinking he was going to say anything in 2017. Twin Peaks isn't supposed to exist as a TV show in 2017. That's been, I think, one of the major points of the show, is that you can't go back because it's not supposed to be there.
Yeah, we've got that. That everything has moved on, the little we see of Twin Peaks.
Well, nothing's moved on in Twin Peaks, really.
Well, they're
all just stuck. They all gotten older, yeah, but nothing's happened. I feel like it's like revisiting a thing that nothing ever really happened because it wasn't around. It didn't exist.
All right.
One of the things
what you're saying.
I like about the show is that it purposely doesn't seem to have anything to say about Twin Peaks because it's not supposed to be there.
We're there very little. So you're saying in 1992 or whenever the show aired,
90.
When 1990 ended, Twin Peaks just froze. And now in 2017, they said, let's go back to Twin Peaks. Where is everyone? Same place, just older.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Except for Bobby Briggs. I think every single person is in the same place. And again, there's a different thing as the show goes on, especially. It starts to get a little weirder for me. These people we see at the Roadhouse having conversations about characters we've never seen. That person running in and asking if anybody's seen Billy. We don't know a Billy.
Yeah,
that's going to come back again.
About that. Okay.
I don't know that Twin Peaks, the show as we knew it, can exist, but it's supposed to. So it's there. But I'm not sure it's not getting bled into the real world a little bit where it's like, this is the town of that place in Washington, and these characters are there, but they don't belong there. And nothing in Twin Peaks should exist. So there's nothing to go back to.
Nothing in Twin Peaks, the town in the TV show.
TV show town.
TV show town, okay.
Yeah, nothing's powering it. I've been saying it that way for years now. Nothing's powering Twin Peaks anymore. And when it comes back, Twin Peaks: The Return, that means something has to, but it's really fighting to see what that is. Whose perspective are we ever seeing the town from? No one's. That's why there's no life to it.
But now, for whatever reason, too, we have the lodge monsters, the woodsmen, being drawn back to Twin Peaks, the TV show.
Yeah, we saw the hum. So the evil is returning, and everything's returning to Twin Peaks. And it's very exciting to me.
And the only reason we're back to Twin Peaks
is because the fans wanted it so much. That's really the truth.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out what that means inside of the context of the show.
It's one of the topics I like the most because I think that there are ways to answer it that make sense for what's powering Twin Peaks, that Laura Palmer is still, that David Lynch is, as he did the original time, and that the fans are. I think there's ways to look at what's going to happen, what has happened and what's going to happen on the show. And all of those answers can work. And they all mean something very different, but they're all there.
Part of the whole.
Yes. And it gets more and more as it heads towards its conclusion. Those things become more and more clear that who is the dreamer thing that's going to come up soon. And the answer could be Dale Cooper. The answer could be Laura Palmer. The answer could be David Lynch. The answer could be us. And it's very interesting because the show is doing its own thing about the show. That's still there. There's a story. But on a meta level, there's also that is definitely in there.
Who's the dreamer? It's Frere Jacques.
There's a literal answer to who is the dreamer that I like, but we can't get to that for a while.
All right, then. Keep that one on the back burner. And if you're keeping notes at home.
Yeah. Well, next week we're going to cover episodes 9 and 10 of Twin Peaks: The Return, not as a watch-along, just as a regular episode. Pete's going to have to actually do prep work.
Yeah. I got to watch these 2 episodes again.
You won't.
I will. And then I'm going to give you notes about them because I'm going to have a whole bunch of new notes.
Any guesses as to who Bill Pullman was in episode 8? Impossible, right? Impossible.
I don't think that he necessarily made an appearance in this episode. I was trying to find out. No, because he's not from the 1940s. He's from his own time in the 90s. But I'm wondering, I don't think he has anything to do with the original birth of evil. I think he's just a human who got exposed to the other. He's a human, pure human.
Cool. Good for him.
That's my guess.
Well, next week we'll be back to Pete's nonsense. Something a little less mind-blowing.
I don't know if I want to go back. I got to figure this out. I'm back on the mystery train. Expect a whole bunch of notes with arrows and lines and the drawing of a piece of cheese. I think that's important.
And ladders and stairs.
Yeah, the ladders and stairs. I miss Dougie Jones. I didn't realize how little we got of him this episode. As much as I enjoyed everything else that happened.
He'll be back.
All right, good. And I'm really sad about the frog moth not coming back.
Well, the frog moth was consumed, whether you're awake or asleep, by the girl who was maybe Sarah Palmer. Probably Sarah Palmer.
Everything is so clear now.
Yes. I could have told you this before it even started. Before we started episode 1, you should have been like, I just want to, just tell me what the show's about. Like, possibly Sarah Palmer consumed a frog moth in 1956. Mm-hmm. And then I dropped the mic and we'd be finished.
But at the end of the day, I think the lesson is that we're all the Dougies watching this show. We don't know.
Do you think Dougie's going to do the Dougie at any point in the show?
I would really want him to. I don't think it's going to happen, but it would be something. I think he could. Lynch is weird. Lynch might allow that.
Lynch is weird.
I know Lynch would allow that. Now, the question is, does Kyle MacLachlan think of that while they were filming this? I don't know the answer. I haven't seen it yet, but he could have. He's a funny guy.
We just watched, though, outside of that opening, where we got the very cool Mr. C moment and 9 Inch Nails. We just watched a whole long episode without any Dale Cooper, without any modern things, without even being in Twin Peaks again. And it was, I think, the best one. This is my Dark Knight argument again. We took away everything that it was, and somehow it worked.
Yeah, we saw so much, but we've had hints of it before.
But that might be... Remember when I always say that the thing I like about Lynch is that he makes these surreal, weird things, and they're the least pretentious thing you've ever seen. There isn't an ounce of pretentiousness in what I just watched. Not at all. And the guy filmed an explosion for 8 minutes, and there's not an ounce of it. It's the most honest a director can be.
Anytime I've had to I try to explain a Lynch movie to somebody, I sound like a pretentious asshole.
It's impossible not to. But then you watch it, and there's not a hint of it.
That is a lot of why I didn't watch Lynch, was because...
You assume, yeah.
Well, listen to the descriptions of everything.
I know.
It's true. Even though you've been sitting there telling me, oh, they're fun, they're good, they're really good. I'm like, describe it to me again? Pass.
I just can't imagine anybody attempting to make anything like that and not having it just chock full of their own hubris and nonsense. And then I watch this and I'm like, there's not even a hint of it. There's not even a hint of it.
Because I've seen a lot of the experimental films, the college films, things like that. There's 90% of the time, there's, like you said, the hubris.
Yeah. And he doesn't have any of it.
There's nothing.
He wouldn't even take a compliment on the show. Like, he dropped that out of nowhere, like a legitimate nuclear bomb on television. And he's just like, yeah, it's episode 8. Moved on with his day. Like,
what do you mean?
He doesn't care if you liked it.
Okay.
He doesn't, not in a bad way. Not in a pretentious way. Not in a, well, whatever, I made art. It's more like, yeah. He's like, I hope you connect to it. Whatever you think is right. If you didn't, sorry.
I get that, though. What are you?
But that's not how people who do what David Lynch did are. That's just not.
No, because they enjoy the adulation. They bask in it.
And he couldn't.
I get that.
stand it.
I get that a lot.
I mean, I've heard him talk before about, people are like, you have to suffer for your art. And he's like, that's nonsense. He's like, just think about any job you do. He's like, do you do a better job when you're angry or do you do a better job when you're happy? What's great is to be happy. He's like, if you're not happy, why are you doing it? You don't have to suffer for your art. That's bullshit. That's the most honest take you could possibly have on it. Because people who make what David Lynch made, you'd think that like, oh, he must be a really depressed and weird, putting his worldview out there. It's like, no, he's just sitting there like, I just want to have coffee and eat donuts and smoke cigarettes and then show you some stuff. And if you don't like it, okay.
Well, because so many of I'm putting the air quotes in, great artists are so, like, creativity and madness are so tied together. I guess that's the narrative, right? Like, oh, to create art, you have to be fucking insane.
And he was very matter of fact about it. He's like, no, you create it because you're creative. You don't have to suffer for it. You don't have to pull from these dark things. You don't have to live in darkness. He's like, it's fake. You're creating it. That's the point.
Right. And you're doing it not to satisfy, I don't know, like a monetary sort of thing. You're doing it to create. That's the fun of it. You're not looking for any kind of accolades. You just, this is something I wanted to do and I was given the chance to do it.
He's 100% right. If it's making you miserable, why are you doing it? A, and B, it's not going to be any good. Like, that's not where creativity comes from. It's just not. Like, your best work is, no matter what you do a better job at it when you're not in a miserable mood. It's right.
Is that what's wrong with this podcast?
Oh, because you're always miserable? Or is it because you make me miserable?
No, there's a lot of Corbin Boza hanging around this podcast. See, give me my gruel.
I'd like to think that the payoff to these 9 episodes we're doing, covering 18 episodes of Twin Peaks Return, is going to be you getting it right one time.
I'm going to get it right.
But you won't.
I bet you I get it right by the end.
But you won't.
If I don't accidentally get it right in the next 9 episodes, I get one more chance at the very end. But call me out. Like, I'm going to get it. I have to.
I'll get my editing tools ready.
I have to accidentally say it right. Like, they'll say it on screen, and I'm like, that's right.
I don't think they do say it in this.
It's the Gerber baby beans.
Gerber baby bogey bumpers.
Exactly.
All right. Next week, part 9 and 10 of
Fuck yeah.
Twin Peaks The Return. We're going to be back to full color, hanging out with Dougie Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Hanging out with Mr. C. Hanging with Mr. C. Hanging with Mr. Cooper. And David Lynch, Laura Dern, Miguel Ferrer. We're going to get some good stuff. I think, if my memory is correct, we're going to get some, I don't know specifically the next 2 episodes, but going forward, we're going to get a lot more of the FBI, and they're awesome together. And we get some more of the Twin Peaks stuff that we start getting actually doing things in Twin Peaks again, which is fun.
And the Blue Rose Task Force.
Yes, you're going to hear about the Blue Rose Task Force.
The floating head and from space told me about.
Yes. Major Garland Briggs.
Whose body is in South Dakota.
Buckhorn, South Dakota.
That's right.
Don't know why they chose that place.
Or Matthew
Did
Lillard.
they choose South Dakota just so we could make the joke about wanting to see the
Mount Rushmore? It's entirely possible. That's something I've never been to.
Just so they could have the part where Albert hands him a photo.
I've never been to the Great Plains
And he goes,
States.
there they are, Albert. God, David Lynch is great. Why didn't he act more? All right. We'll see you next week for more David Lynch and more Kyle MacLachlan and hopefully more Woodsman.
We'll get to
Although I don't think we're going to see the Gotta Light guy again. He's stuck in the 50s.
Got a light.
Got a light.
Got a light.
Got a light.
I'm going to do that to the kids when they get home.
Got a light.
That's all I'm going to say.
That was creepy as shit. That dude was creepy as shit. All right. That's all, folks. We got anything? I was hoping you'd try to say Carmen Posey again.
Carmen what?
The guest.
The guest? What the fuck is that?
All right. See you next week.